Crystal came in there tweaking the live, man. Hey, whatever, whoever that fuck that is behind the TikTok
Yeah,
community, they got some rank.
I don't
Damn.
know if it was like a girl or a boy or whatever,
Mm.
but they came, they challenged everything that we're saying, which that's good
Yep.
for me. I challenge because I'm gonna make my peace.
Facts.
So, and I'm still gonna,
Facts.
regardless of if you are not or not, because if you're obviously you're bothered for a reason, and I don't have no problem doing that because that means I'm under your skin. And let me
Trolls
put
and moles. Yep, like Jay said, trolls and moles. Facts though. Soon as that person came into the live, they literally came in trying to dispute everything we was talking about, and then like everybody microphone started tweaking. It was wild. I ain't never seen nothing
it.
like it for real.
How was
I ain't
all of
seen
them
it.
with six voices
It
in
was
the
the craziest.
attic? I couldn't take it. I had to hurry up and get off.
Yeah, yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Like energy, frequency, and vibration. That frequency fucking trying to plant something in your subconscious.
I've been suffering really bad headaches lately.
Have you?
Yeah,
I'm telling you, you gotta do some. Like I said, that candle gazing. Start doing some more candle gazing for real, for real. That shit'll clear all that up.
because you know what? About 2-3 weeks ago, I was practicing pyrokinesis,
Hmm.
and so I can make the flame dance, but
There you go. Yeah.
I can't put it out yet. So,
Mm.
and I was just telling someone, I was like, I know it sounds crazy, and they're like, what? And I was like, I was practicing pyrokinesis. They're like, what's that? I'm like, you can fire. I'm like, everybody can do all these things, right? Literally.
Facts. Queen Z, you right. Queen Z said get some of them crystals to prevent them EMF frequencies for real. That'll help clear up them headaches too.
Yeah.
For real, for real. A smoky aura quartz will help you out with that.
But see, all my crystals are in my daughter's cabinet.
Got you.
But I feel like they purified them and they used to lay above my head
Mm-hmm.
with my chakra tapestry. So everything was in like,
Okay.
so everything got,
Alignment.
and everything got the earth, sun, the wind, rain, whatever, the moon, all of it, because it was all in that window for that reason.
Mm.
But
Mm.
set it in there. But I'm like, I've been telling myself like for the past 2 weeks, like I'm like, I gotta get it out. She's fine. I have to get it out for me.
So you say you gotta put it back up, or you gotta?
No, I just have like my crystals and my candles and my incense. I have it in her cabinet
Oh,
because
okay, okay, okay.
I protect her, but she's protecting me. So
Got
now I
you.
need
Facts,
to out
facts, facts.
her. It's crazy because I moved them for a reason because something kept telling me you need to move them out the window. It's not working right here, right now. You got to put them up for a little bit. And then now it's getting to the point I'm like, I look at them every day like, dang, I need to do that, but I can't do it until I cleanse myself first.
Yep.
And
Cleanse yourself, cleanse the crystals as well. Like especially since it was raining hard as fuck as it was, I really should have went out there and collected some rainwater and dumped that shit all on myself. A spiritual bath. It's real.
I drink it.
Good. That shit's coming straight from the heavens.
I drink it. I do my moon water. I do all that. I
Yeah,
write,
yeah. I do a lot of moon shit too.
like, if I do my moon water, I'll do my moon water and then I'll put my affirmations on the top of the lid and then I'll put a paper on the bottom and then I put my crystals on top and everything's in the moon for that night. And I don't go out and get it.
Ooh, I like
So,
it. I like
every,
it.
yeah, the power is in there, real deep.
See, what I do is I get like a leaf. I'll take a leaf from outside and I'll write on the leaf like some things I want to manifest. And when it's a full moon, I'll go out there with a full moon, get something like this, put the leaf in there, and I'll set the leaf on fire, let it burn up in the atmosphere. So my just like my shit's getting reunited with the cosmos. It's like
Right.
reasserting the fact that we live in a law of attraction universe.
You're supposed to. And that's what people,
Facts.
and then when they do manifestations and affirmations, like if you're folding your paper, you're supposed to fold it towards you. People just fold it any type of way. And everything
Hmm.
plays a part with everything else, period. And a lot of people don't understand that. A lot of people are just waking up. They say the kids don't know nothing because they're really woke. And that's the
Facts.
problem, causing hell.
Facts. That's it. It's crazy how it, it's like this thing where you come into this world, they start shooting you up instantly, and then when you leave, they pretty much start doing the same thing to you. When you on
Yep.
your deathbed, they shooting you up with medicine and all this other shit, and it's just weird to me. It's so weird to me.
And it's
But
funny
that
because ever since I've been little, like I don't do meds. I do not do meds. Like I could be sick as
yeah,
hell, sick as hell. My mom would be chasing me around the house.
hair
I'm like,
growth. Yep.
I don't want it. Still to this day, she's like, you still act like you're a kid. I'm like, I was like, I can heal myself. I was like, I don't need meds. I said, you're poisoning
Yep.
your
Yep. Your higher self already knew what the
body.
underlay for the overplay was. That's the thing. Like, that's why they say a lot of kids like ADHD and they need to be on medicine because these kids have already been down here and they so spiritually in tune. They don't want to learn none of this bullshit that they trying to indoctrinate on them.
No,
They like,
even
just
though
let me be free.
the educational system is only preparing them to be in the justice system. Schools
Yep.
are designed like prison.
It
And no,
is. True.
and how is every prison overcapacitated? Make that make sense.
Facts.
With black men
Facts.
and
That's
black
why
women.
That's why they got them bells in them schools. It make it like it's like almost like a military type shit. That bell go off. Oh shit! Everybody getting up and scattering to the next class. That frequency, like man, look, I knew something was up that with that back in the day too. I'm like, this shit is weird, bro. I could just feel it.
It's probably that's probably why like I was hella smart in school, like a 3.9 GPA, but I wouldn't listen to them and I wouldn't do my work until it was time to like really do my work to turn it in. And they're like, well,
Last
why
minute
don't
shit.
yeah, like why don't you do anything in class? And I'm like, I don't need to. I was like, I just know. Like, you can ask Ella, like, she was like, girl, you're like the smartest person I know. I don't know how you do it. And I was like, education is key to everything. It's not
Education is key.
they're serving us, but education is key. They're telling
Yeah.
us what they want to hear so they can keep blocking us. And like I
Yep.
tell my kids,
Yep.
yeah, you have to go legally. I'm like, but everything you learn in school is not true. Not
It
at
is
all.
natural.
And I feel like in society today, like I don't have anything against the gay community at all. My day. But I feel like they put that too much on TV. Because back when I was growing up, you could not do that. You couldn't say bitch or nothing on like TV. Like it got
Real
censored out,
shit.
or it didn't get played. And now they're
Oh, shit almost tweaked.
naked. Like they're naked on TV. I'm like, I didn't even know it went that far.
I just blocked that Rafael dude. He got his ass blocked. Get his ass the fuck out of here. I peeped him. He was trying to do some weird shit the whole time. The same shit that they was trying to do on the last live. Somebody just came in trying to do that same shit again. And I was just sitting there, just watching everything that he was asking. And it was all the same tactics that be getting me blocked. So I blocked his ass first. They be playing for real.
And see, like now, instantly we had 12 people. It keeps going to zero.
It's tweaking. Because before y'all joined, it was at like damn near 80 something. Before y'all joined, it was at like 80 something. And then it
Yeah,
started tweaking out. They know what it is when I go live. I got damn near 50,000 followers and I only got 23 people in here. Yeah, all right. They are hiding me out of the algorithm on purpose. They like
and
this nigga be talking too much shit.
I was just talking to a Muslim like about readings. And he was like, man, stay away from me with that. And I was like, look, you guys are like raised to believe that it's witchcraft. And I'm like, honestly, I'm
Facts.
just in you. And it's very training. I was like, I know a lot of stuff that I do want to know. I was like, trust me, I don't know about people. I was like, it's draining. I had to give my daughter's boyfriend a reading because something kept telling me to give him a reading. I'm not talking about reading with tarot cards. I'm talking about I looked into his soul.
Mm.
So, and once you glance into someone's soul, the first thing you see is black. I think it's the people's, but that is not. That's the opening to their soul. So I'm sitting next to him, and I just close my eyes and I take a deep breath. Like X, Y, and Z. Like I asked him first, like, can I give you a reading with his permission? And he's like, yeah. And by the time I was done, he was just like, and my daughter,
Imagine.
like, she was like, what's true that she told you and everything she just said? And I know she does that stuff about me. And the next day, I tried to say exactly what I said to him, but I could not remember. I said, that wasn't for me. That was for
Mm.
you. I
Right.
said,
That
that
came from that was channeled. That was channeled. That's what that was. You
because he
channeled
just
that
said,
shit.
and I kept looking at him and I kept looking at him and I was like, leave this damn boy alone. And I don't want to scare him because he already a little leery on me and stuff. Like I got them doing moon water and all that stuff. They was like, I staged him for the first time, and he
Moon,
like this.
man, yeah.
He like this. He shoulders. I'm like, what's up? He was he's like, I don't want to sound weird, like, but I feel lighter. And I was like, then I did what I was supposed to do. And then week after
Mm-hmm.
that, something can tell him he needs to hear it because he needs to heal.
You
And
helped him
sure enough,
release some stagnant energy.
and I told him, and his mouth dropped, and my daughter was like, "What is true?" He was like, "Everything." I was telling my ex, like, algorithm kept giving me these same tarot readings about him. He came over, I'm like, "You look exhausted," and he goes, oh, "I'm so tired." And I said, "I know." And he goes, I said, "But I won't bother you with how I know. You think I'm crazy?" And he goes, "No, how'd you know?" And I was like, "I know you're very exhausted. You haven't been sleeping." And then I ran his whole life down to him. And I kept asking him, I'm like, "What's true? Like, what is true?" This was like mostly everything. And I was like, "It's all true." He just didn't want to say because it was like other females in there, like third party situation.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Some
fine.
shit
But
that he can't admit.
that, I,
Exactly. Some shit he
I,
take it to the grave.
I had him spooked. And I was like, "What is like still?" I was like, "I need confirmation for myself if I'm doing this right, because I'm not doing it off of
Facts.
tarot.
Facts. I feel
I'm
that. I feel that.
doing it from cards. I'm doing this from me." Like Stella, like I had babysat her son. That's why she had me up and was knocking on the door. I came to the door. I was asleep. I was like, "I'm so sorry. Like I'm a bad babysitter." I opened the door and I was like, "You're 6 to 8 weeks pregnant. Your head." What? Like tears instantly filled up her eyes. And then, like she said, 4 months
Mm,
later, called me bawling, like, "Tiffany, how did you know?" I'm like, "I don't know, but
right.
it comes
Hey,
out."
her friend literally just confirmed all this on the last live, y'all. Like, it was crazy. Then that's when they got us the fuck up out of there. They're like, yeah, y'all motherfuckers, y'all some damn spiritual menaces.
Yeah, yes, all three of us together too at that. Ooh,
You
they hated
feel
it bad.
me? Spiritual menaces. For
Hated
y'all who
bad.
don't know, I know Tiffany in real life. She a good person, always high vibrational, always on another dimension than most people. Let me tell you that
I
right now. So
know
go
what
follow her, y'all, for sure. Follow her right now,
was it, Jay?
ASAP.
And she was like, I don't even want to say like prophecy, but that it's real.
Prophecy, yeah, yeah. You prophetic. You are prophetic. That's
And
facts.
I met someone like that, and it was in a church because something had told me to go to when I
Ji, what's happening?
pounding
Okay.
me like literally on my back about going to church, something real deep, real heavy. So I went to church. I ended up meeting this man. I don't know
Mm-hmm.
this man. He doesn't know me.
My
He
boy
didn't know I was.
Donnie.
He told me my whole life, and I was bawling. He was like, "You're a child
That's
of
wild.
God. Going to church, you stop going." He was like, "You know, you don't have to come to the house of the Lord, but you need to praise Him." He said, "And you've been falling off." And I was like looking at him like, "How do you know?" He was like, "You're here because He forced you to come."
Mm.
And I was like, he was like, "I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen this year." And that man literally told me what happened. And he was like, "You need to stop. You need to stop going with these men that take you to McDonald's and go with a man that takes you for lobster." Mind you, my ex at the time had took me to Red Lobster, but it contradicted himself because we
Mm.
went to Red Lobster on a date. But then the next day, in the middle of the night, I got hungry and I'm like, "Oh, I'm so hungry." I'm like, "Take me go get something to eat." He's like, I'm like, "I don't care." Guess where we went?
Mickey D's, I'm guessing.
Mick.
Look, that's what's wild. If anything, motherfucker will cook something before I go to McDonald's. That shit dead. I don't do McDonald's. I whip something up quick.
And you,
McDonald's, no.
it's funny because like my kids, they're always like, "I got cook too much." Like some of them, like, "You cook too much." The other ones like, "Cook every day," like because I really cook. But I want like what I'm trying to do once I buy my house is do a garden because
There you go. Yep.
I want my
Yep.
natural. I don't want somebody else's.
Look. Hey, look, Queen Z, she got like gardening kits for real. In the comments, one of my people's Queen Z, she got gardening kits that she'll hook your ass up with to get you right for the
Yeah.
harvest season. I promise you. I promise you. Queen
I
Z
don't
tapped in.
I don't see your comments. I meant your thing. I just see mine. Why does it say match? What's that mean?
I don't know what that means. I ain't gonna. Oh, I think that's like some type of weird ass competition where people tap the screen, whoever get the most. I don't know. I don't know. It's weird.
They better cut it out. We don't need that out of none of.
hmm And for anybody who asks, I saw somebody in the comment ask what the. See, I got two. This one is my birth my birthstone. It's a ruby aura quartz, and this one is a rhodonite. They both help me connect to my heart chakra, and both help me have more compassion towards humanity. The energy
Okay,
is
so
real.
let me ask you a question.
What's
The
happening?
the first time you meditated, like how was your experience? Did it scare you?
No, it didn't. The first few times it was I would like doze off, so I was like, damn, it ain't working. I would fall asleep because I started trying to meditate in like 2013, so I started early, and I would be falling asleep and shit. I'm like, fuck, I can't stay up. But then, like one day, like I was training mixed martial arts like I usually do. I had a fight coming up. I'm really tapped in. I'm like, all right, let me go ahead and meditate this time, lay down and try to, meditate on like perfect technique, positive affirmations. And I ended up astral projecting. I popped up out of my body and I got scared as fuck and I fell right back down into it.
Okay, so the first time I meditated, I just looked up everything like how to do it. I didn't have anybody to like structure me with it. So I was just sitting in the middle of my bed, like I said to do. I had my hands like this, like I'm humming. I got the meditation music going on. As soon as I closed my eyes, within 1 minute, I felt my body vibrating.
Yeah.
So I like, and then I was like, just stick through it, just stick through it. This got to be something. Instantly, purple light, purple,
That ultraviolet light.
vibrating. So ooh, it gives me goosebumps. Literally have goosebumps.
I see.
So I
Jay
once I
said Jay says she looks into your eyes and she sees prophetic vibes. She get those prophetic vibes from you. That's what Jay said.
tell her thank you.
You gotta start using your gifts more out here. You feel
I
me?
I do. That's why but it's hard. It's very draining because
Facts.
I've always known like I'm a healer. That I'm brought into people's lives to heal. And that's about it.
Mm-hmm.
But my last
Mm-hmm.
cycle, it makes sense. Like I won't have another
I
soul
feel it.
contract. I'm fine with that. I said, "Oh God,
Yeah.
I don't want to be
Look,
a soul.
there's
I'm gonna take your bed."
this is like this is only just the human experience of this thing
Yeah,
called life. There's so many more experiences that we are going to have. You feel me? Like the libraries that are in the cosmos, they look like real castles. Like it's some of the most beautiful shit that you've ever seen. So you're gonna continuously be learning. Facts.
I'm trying to think. It's crazy that all this is coming up because we've known each other from our different lives.
Yeah, the low vibrational shit.
Like no nothing. Like wait, were you there when my car got stolen?
Was it at Spartans?
No, in the back of it was in the
Yeah,
Appleton.
yeah, y'all did pull up in the back of my house. I remember that. Damn, yeah.
Intertwined. So it's just weird that
Damn.
that low vibrational, and then we haven't ran into each other, haven't seen each other, and then now that was a
TikTok
stepping
and shit.
in you. Then like okay,
Mm-hmm.
it's going to be brought along in your life, like no matter how it is, but they're coming. So you
Tribe
guys,
vibes.
yes, and
Tribe vibes.
look at how that's
No
crazy.
cap.
That's
Jay said prophets recognize prophets. I, I'm gonna let you tell it. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna
y'all
let you
get
tell it.
up
It's
for real.
real though. Like I said earlier, like everybody you meet is not coincidental. It's already written as above, so below.
I was just seeing, yeah, seeing something and it was about a library, and it's a hidden library, and it's underground, and
I
the
believe
book
it. That's the Vatican shit.
still in mint condition. Like it looked like nobody touched anything, but they're trying to make it seem like no, it's not. Like they do everything else, like it's fake. Oh
Like they
no,
do, man. Of course. Man, look, when the truth hits the fan, like they gonna try to shut the fan off so it don't get the flying and everybody start getting possessed by the truth. Like it's only a matter of time though. It's too much shit going on. And for the people who want to know how we can take necessary steps to taking shit back, stop buying into to the world stage because the world is a fucking play. The moment you stop buying tickets, everything the show closes. The moment you stop supporting the NFL, the NBA, the moment you stop selling out stadiums, you take down the head honchos, stop giving them your dollar, man, look, they ain't got no choice but to fucking hear us. Period.
Yep.
That's how we come together.
But nobody's ready to talk about that though.
Nope.
But people can talk about it. I won't say they ain't ready to talk about it. They'll talk about it, but they ain't ready to put it in action.
I was gonna say they ain't ready to stand on some shit.
No, and
they ain't ready to stand on it.
People are scary. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm in another town. I'm in another city by myself right now, but I got my strap because I'm gonna stay protected at all costs. Any means necessary.
Absolutely, and you got that spiritual protection with you too. So like the negativity just don't flee.
Look, last night I've never been so like scared in a hotel before. Like I was scared. I was on the phone. I was like, I don't know. I was like, I like the vibes in here. I was like, I don't like it. I was like, I gotta go. I gotta go. And then I was like, Lord Jesus, I said my little prayer or whatever, and I was like, walk beside me, like right now because I don't know what's going on. And then like waking up, I felt peace. And I was like, okay, like that's fine. And then today I was like, you're not going outside. I literally
just knew something was up
and came back. I'm not going outside at all.
Real. It's just that happened to me last night. I was actually because this is my boy's birthday last night, and I was gonna go out with him. I got dressed up and everything, and the vibe changed. Everything switched. I'm like, hold on. There's a wave of negative energy surfacing right now, and you know what? My higher self is like, stay put. At the end of the day, motherfuckers gonna get to see your face another day. It ain't like it's the end of the world. So I stayed at the crib. I'm like, fuck it, ain't even worth it.
And when I woke, like I said, when I woke up, I felt peace. So I was like, okay, like I'm gonna get up and go get dressed today and go out. I went to my car, came back, my key didn't work in my room. I went downstairs. I was like, ma'am, like my key's not working. She goes, oh well, we only have one night, and I was like, but I told her two last, like
right.
And she's like, okay, 2 nights, check out Monday, blah blah blah. At this time, her little spiel. So I was confused as why you were saying I had to leave today, but you charged my credit card for 2 days.
2 days. That makes no sense. That's the sketchy.
So you know what? I put on a full face of makeup, got dressed, and I was like, I'm not doing anything. My body said no. I'm not doing
that. That's some weird energy.
I hit up Stella because all day I've been wanting to go live with her. And I kept forgetting to ask her. And just right before we did the live, I'm like, hey, do you want to go live? She's like, oh, you can go live on TikTok now? Yeah, man.
Oh, shot and ran it up.
Like, what are we going to do? And I was like, talk like we normally do. Like, why can't we give somebody the insights of us? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like we normally do bullshit, spirituality. Niggas ain't shit. Bitches ain't shit. Like, who cares? Like, let's just talk. And then you chimed in. I was like, we were just talking about that. I'm like, see, I was like, friend.
Frequency, the energy. We look, the universal mind was aligned. Our higher selves came together and sat it down. Like, all right, now's the time. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and really tap in with each other and learn the spiritual side of one another. It's real. It's crazy.
It is. Ooh.
So Stella ain't sliding back through, huh? She had enough. We didn't scare her ass. She like, what? They tweaking. Hold on now. Nah, she has some good ass energy for real, man. She has some good ass energy.
That's that hyper motherfucking energy.
But yeah, no, definitely, you know what I'm saying? Have your awareness intact. Anytime you out of state, out of town, wherever you at, have your awareness intact because it's always some weird shit going on. And if that divinity comes to you and she like, look, chill out, girl. It ain't working right now. Shh, chill out.
That's after I gave my daughter's boyfriend the reading. I was like, I'm just so drained. Like, I'm so tired. I was tired for a week because apparently that just
Svetlana, how you doing?
took it
Go ahead,
out.
I'm listening.
But it is very draining. It's like just now, like I said I've been having headaches because I started getting one. But then when I just started doing that, it's because my head felt so light. Not
Mm.
passed out, but it felt light. Like this is what I needed to get off my mind. Like this is what
I was finna say, you prompting the crown chakra, the throat chakra, and the pineal gland. They all getting activated. Your whole shit. You feel me? Your whole shit is aligned up and down.
and it's crazy. Just like-minded people, like if everybody could wake up, it'd be so different. And if everybody stopped in like all these different things, so demonic and so dark and black magic and this and that, then it'll be
It's
so.
all energy.
It's all energy.
It's all just energy, and they demonize it. You know what I'm saying? Because there's obviously bad energy, but there's also good energy. It's up to you, your free will, to decide what energy you gonna let influence your decisions. It
Yeah.
ain't no hidden forces. You know what I'm saying? This shit is just around you at all times, and it exists in you too. You just gotta overcome the lower self, being the ego, and resonate on the higher self.
And like I think that was a part of why I can never really spiritually connect is because I was an alcoholic. Like when we met during low vibrational status, when I was
Yeah.
in love,
Okay. Yeah, I
I was
mean,
like,
I
I
was in the
drank.
setting too, but I wasn't alcoholic. Shit, I was in the setting though. I was enjoying it.
It was my job. I drank every night. You an alcoholic, you drinking every night.
There you go. Yeah, and I just had to protect you and shit. So it was
But
like that.
like I can never start my spiritual journey because I relied on alcohol.
I
Like
hear that.
because I had to go to work. So you know what? Let me throw back a couple of drinks so I can become this
Yep.
because I
Facts.
can't do it. But
Cause
this
the lower self will come in and do it for me. Yeah, no, I hear exactly what you're saying. That's why they call it booze. That's why it's called wine and spirits. Because you actually get embodied by something. Something is embodying you.
and so when I lost my daughter, like that was the first thing that I wanted to turn to. I lost a child. Like I want to get drunk. I want to go smoke a
Oh,
cigarette.
that's traumatic.
I quit smoking like 4 years ago, 4.5 years ago, something like that. Stopped smoking. Like I occasionally drink, but it's not on a depressive type situation. It's just here and there.
Right.
And
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
I had to tell myself like I wanted to turn to alcohol so bad to ease my mind on everything. Our dad split up like same fucking day, bro. Same day everything happened. But I never
Damn.
questioned God of why because he's not going to tell me why. It happened. That's it. That's all I need.
It's a part of the process.
And I wanted to drink so bad, and I was like, no, you're not doing that. You're not setting yourself back. You're on a different journey. You're gonna set yourself all the way back. This is how I was talking to myself. Like, you got to get it together, girl. Like, I
That
know,
takes some willpower.
yeah, I'm like, I know it's sad, and I know to a lot of people, I probably came off a little cold hearted about it, but I had to be that way, so I knew I wouldn't take a demonic path or a
Facts. Facts.
I needed to stay on this one. And I said the same prayer every night. I asked God to walk beside me when I could walk on my own, and I asked Him to carry me when I cannot carry myself.
I hear that.
And I say that, recite it every night. That's how I pray. And then I say the rest of my prayer. Prayed a lot and a lot. And that honestly, that helped. I meditated a lot. Like I really had to dig deep for my child because that's a whole different, like it's a whole
Mm-hmm.
healing and everything. Like this just happened in January. Like everybody thought like
That's
I don't
deep.
they were counting me out. Everybody counted me out. She's gonna go crazy, like she's gonna end up in the hospital or she's gonna turn drunk. I didn't do that. Crazy.
You sound a little bit. You funny as hell. No, that's literally all a part of it's all a part of the soul contract. The people that you around too, like
Right.
they knew. They're like certain people, they ain't gonna believe in you. They gonna try to manipulate your vibrations to not believe in yourself. That's a part of their soul contract. That's a part of y'all meeting. You just gotta you gotta shoo those people away, and you gotta instill the confidence in yourself to know that you gonna get the job done. Cause ain't nobody gonna do it for you. And the people who do encourage you to get it done, you got to keep those around you. And the people who make you think about getting it done, you know what I'm saying? You gotta watch those ones because they really don't have your best interests at heart.
Hey Riley, my little cousin. Shouldn't even be.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
Shouldn't even be on TikTok. I think it's like
I
9.
was in AA, but God got me out. I turned to spiritual life. Yeah, that's man. Look,
So it
a
goes.
higher source, a higher force is going to intervene eventually when you are at your lowest. You gotta accept the message. You got free will. It's up to you to decide if you want that message to resonate or if you want to ignore it. The
Yeah,
choice is yours.
I definitely agree with that because, like I said, when I really started my journey, it's because I was forced to go to church by something.
Mm-hmm.
My mind was like, it's not to say you're a part of a certain religion. No, you need the word of God. You needed it in God's house. It was by people like that stuff. They used to, drug addicts and stuff, but they overcame everything, and now they are who they.
Yeah.
No judgment zone. They didn't put their religion on you. They spoke the word. That was way different, and that's what I needed because it was like full drive spirituality, full drive. I mean, like everything's popping up. Dreams are crazy, mad. Like some,
Back
I
to back, lucid.
like after I had my daughter, I had a problem. I still have insomnia really bad, and I couldn't go to sleep. I was scared of my dreams. I kept
Mm, I've
about,
heard that before.
I kept dreaming about stuff. I kept dreaming about my daughter, about everything. That it was too much for me to take on, so I would not go to sleep.
Mm, yeah,
And
damn,
I,
that's
person,
you
like
fighting you at all.
I love
That's
to, and still to this day, like I've been up since 6:30, 6 o'clock this morning. I didn't go to bed till 1:30. No,
mm,
2 or 2:30, one of them. But I didn't have much sleep, and I woke up like because
ready to go.
I dreamt last night, but I
Did
didn't.
you? You
I
didn't
don't.
remember it though?
I don't.
Got you, got you. That
And
you did you remember any part of it when you woke up or is just gone just like that?
it's crazy because like I tell Stella, I'm like I woke up thinking about it real bad. You know what? I reached over, picked up my phone, pulling up social.
Instantly forgot. Instantly forgot. I
All
know
I
I that's happened to me before.
all I remember is like something about my kid's dad,
Mm,
and he was saying something to me, but that I don't know. We haven't really been talking at all. Like weird little state type deal. A lot of trauma there, but like it was just so weird. Anything with him in it, I always remember, but I could not remember two different dreams. It was not one. I woke up, went to the bathroom, back to sleep, and it was a different dream. And maybe that's why when she said something about the Giants, that's why it felt so. I envisioned it.
mm. That's why I wish she was in here. I want to know more about the Giants that she had a dream about. Because I literally I had a lucid dream not too long ago about giants and whatnot.
It's just crazy that she said that because literally last week, that's all I was seeing. That
Giants and
all I
shit.
had for the is Giants. And then, like I said, I don't remember what I dreamed about. Like two different dreams. One was my baby daddy, and I feel like one was Giants because I was in a valley. I was in a valley,
Hmm.
and they were. It was like what is it, Mohana? They're like, that's a real person. It's a
You tell who?
Mohana. Where he's
Mohana?
yeah, Tafiti,
Okay.
and
I'm
it's really
listening. I'm listening.
so it's like that's not how the valley looked. It said we're not supposed to be here. That's weird. What you doing sitting here on?
Rose, you had a dream about giants too? Look, I'm telling you, everybody around the world been having these dreams about giants because I think what's going on is we increasing the vibration and we ascending into what they call fifth dimensional earth. Real shit.
I just can't believe I remember because that's why I didn't remember that part because it said you're not supposed to be here.
Mm, mm. Made you go back to down to your body, huh?
And
Mm.
I went to the bathroom, and then I was like, "That's what woke me up. That woke me up for the day." I couldn't go back to sleep
Mm.
after, and I kept texting her like, "Hey, I'm about to go to sleep. I'm finna go get some breakfast, which I only got a bagel and an apple." and apple juice. Telling everybody like, yeah, I'll call you back. I'm about to go back. I did not go back. And sat there and sat. Finally, by 11, let me shower. It felt fine, but I felt tired, but I was at peace, so I didn't care.
Makes sense.
I think I needed to be here.
If you can, like, sleep with a journal close to you next time, and the moment you wake up, just jot down the first thing you remember. Keep your little spiritual journal. I know you got one. Just put it to use then. I know you do.
And why you say that?
I do. I just had a feeling you did, but in case you didn't, I was going, you know what I'm saying, put you on game.
No, I want to know why you said put it to use, because I have not been.
I know, because if you was putting it to use, you would be remembering what you dreamt last night.
Yeah.
It'll be written down.
It's at home, but I usually put it on my phone. But like I said, the first thing I grabbed my phone and went on social media.
Yeah, it's happened to me before too. I'm like, let me type this into like a note section in my phone, and instantly my mind takes me on one of these social media apps, and then I'm like, fuck, I forgot everything I was just about to do. No, it's real. That's how that matrix worked.
And you know it's funny because so my grandpa had been sick for a very, very long time. He passed in September, which, let me stop right there. Okay, he passed September 26th, about 10 a.m. At 6 a.m., something was to get up and take a pregnancy test. Right. We're in fertility clinics figuring out what's wrong. Like, we are trying to have a baby. And I was like, you know what? No, I get depressed, low vibration. I can't do it. 6:30. Someone's like, get up and take that test. I got up. I take the like, no, like, doing this for about 8 months. Like, it ain't never no pregnancy test. I was so unsure. Another one. I told my ex, I said, I'm gonna go out and go get breakfast, go buy stuff to make breakfast. And he's like, okay. But I'm bawling, like, I'm bawling because I'm so excited. Like, oh my God, tell him I'm pregnant. So I had went to the store, got everything to like do a little surprise or whatever. And when I got home, I still didn't believe it. So I took 4 tests. And then I had told him we were celebrating. It was a Sunday. We sat down to eat dinner or breakfast, and my phone rang, and I was like, "It's Sunday. Like, we're enjoying this moment as a family. Like, I'm not gonna." Something was like, "Get up and answer your phone." I got up and answered the phone. Never heard my grandma sound that way. I don't know what the fuck she said. She said, "Get over here right now." Click. I'm. He's like, "Where you going?" He was like, "Go to." Yeah. As soon as I walked in, my grandma was like, "He's gone." That was
damn. It entered the baby.
That was God telling you, you need to find this out. What's next? You can't on your own. And my baby is what got the grieving process of my grandpa, because I probably would have really lost myself because that was a dad. And
so, is it a boy or a girl?
A girl. She was a girl.
That energy of your grandpa, though, it can still embody in her.
We said that. We been said that. And we also said my grandpa was very stingy because he did his Tiffany bag. My daughter was a Gemini as well. I was due May 30th. Yeah, I was due May 31st. So
that's crazy.
Gemini.
Yeah, my son is a Cancer just like me, too. That's wild.
Yeah, because I got a Taurus, a Sag, I have, what's the other one? A Pisces.
Pisces, they crazy.
They're so codependent. They're codependent.
Jay said, "Tell her what you say, Jay."
That's a Pisces, but y'all is codependent, and it's baffling.
Jay said it's imperative that you start remembering your dreams because you're a goddess of warning and things to come. I believe that.
Okay, yeah. So I felt like that sign from my grandpa, let me know, like, I'm getting this because this.
Ashley, how you doing, Ashley? You already know, young goddess, I love you. Hopefully you vibrating high. Go ahead, Tiffany.
I felt that, he gave me her to grieve over him, and then we said I was always a favorite. I was a favorite, and I was like, he wanted more than I did. I said he wanted a babysit. I said he always cry about babysitting. Now babysitting for real. But what was crazy about that is, last 6 months, my grandma was higher than usual, and dreamed that I was black, and I was sitting at a table, light just hanging above me, spinning, kept spinning them, and an older man came and slapped his hand out on one of the coins. It was like, it's done. And I was like, what's done? He's like, you'll see.
Swear.
Goosebumps.
Yo, get the fuck out of here. Fam, that's crazy.
I passed 6 months later. Every time for those 6 months, he was tighter and tighter. And let me go. My grandma makes me want to kiss, like, and she goes, he tells me you hug him tighter. And I was like, I said I squeeze because he squeezes. And
that's crazy. I ain't obviously that ain't crazy, but that's beautiful. It's a message for real, for real. And spiritually tapped in.
I tried not to take it this way ever because I try to look at it as my grandpa. He's not hurting me, and I seen him that second, and we hugged, and squeezed me real. And so when we were there, like, everybody's grieving, like, it's finally over that day, and I'm getting hot. So I'm like, why are you screaming?
Cole, what up, what up, what up? Everybody joining the chat. What's up? Yes, we are getting deep in here, family. We talking about some deep spiritual experiences. If y'all ain't following the young goddess, go follow her right now. She definitely tapped in, definitely in tune with the spiritual energy around her.
Yes, let's make
that Quad Cities woo woo. Don't be telling these people where we at now. Nah, I'm just playing, y'all.
But yeah, it was. I had some more dreams in my log and my phone, but it's crazy. Like I don't want to know some of this stuff. Like I didn't want to know that. I knew, like, my grandma. My grandma was like, I looked at her and I was like, you know, he knew. And because I was telling my grandma about it, and I said, I predicted my client's death.
Damn.
And
damn.
I told my mom I had not even been this man, like, working with him that for about 4 hours a day. I would look at him like, are you tired? And he, honey, I'm just so fucking tired. Like, he's older, you know. He's like, I'm just so tired. I didn't sleep last night. Like, well, what can I do to make you at ease? He's like, honey, I go to sleep right now. And I was like, okay, that's fine. He would sleep while I was there. So I came home because I kept feeling sleep. I called my mom and I was like, Mom, I think he's gonna die. And she was like, why do you say that? I said, that's one of the signs. I keep saying it because he wants everybody to get ready to go without saying it.
Damn.
I had ended up leaving the job, and I was like, I don't want to be like COVID and everything else and being. And I went to look. I never look at the newspaper. The obituaries. Obituary.
Yo, that's wild, family. That's wild.
Telling you, goosebumps.
Tapped in. Damn.
See, I had to take off my sweater, like, bro, I'm hot, but this shit is giving me goosebumps because I know.
Goosebumps.
Like when I was 8 or 9, we were house at grandma's house. My 2 Rottweilers, they were outside. I was like, they have an older house, so like flip the light switch, the click up and down.
Yeah.
And so I'm laying, and then I'm just watching it, and I was like, and I only looked straight. Oof. So
this is crazy.
I'm only looking.
Hey, look. Next thing you got a spirit right with you, Kurt, let you know, like, yep, tell your story, girl. Tell your story.
I'm done. So I started light click off and on. And my mom, after a while, like, it's bro, like, you hear it flaming like in the lights. My mom's like, stop. And I was like, I looked, I'm so I didn't even look, no nothing. I felt free to go. I ran in there and my mom was like, why were you doing that? I said, I'm not. She said, well, why are you so white? You look like you didn't go.
Damn. Blood ran cold.
My mom let the dogs in, called my grandma. The dogs are at the sitting there, looking, dipping around it. I said, no. I said, oh, no. Oh, no. But then, so my grandma ended up moving. And I wish Stella was here to verify the story. I could tell you.
Yeah, I'm mad she ain't slide through.
I know. So my grandma moved uptown, and now my aunt house. And so we had went up there, and nobody likes going up. It's a finished basement. Okay? There's a pool table, laundry room, storage room, bathroom, and an art room. Like, it's nice. Nobody really likes going down. And then upstairs, stay on the main floor. The 2 bedrooms and a bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
You can hear people walking up.
Swear. I'm about to plug my charger up. Go ahead, though. I'm listening.
Hang up on me. I got sick.
Nah, I'm here. I got to plug this charger up for this shit die and what have you.
So we're sitting there. I'm from that road. I'm probably crooked, but I have to put it that way. We both crooked. But I ended up staying in the room upstairs, and I was with my first dad. I should have.
Okay. Didn't know that.
It was yeah, I was not supposed to be with him. And next thing you know, footprints at the bottom of the door. He's like, Tiffany, go see who that is. I said, no, it's not, and don't open that. He was like, what are you talking about? I said, and that's not my brother. He's still confused, like, what you talking about? I said, go ahead and check if you want to. I said, but you should. He opened the door.
Of course.
He closed the door and locked it. Trying to get in. He's like, Tiffany, you sure that? I said, you see the doorknob at the bottom? No.
Said hell to the knob.
I said, it's whoever. I said, they're. Then, experience, I'm with my friend. Laying down, we watching movies, talking about just life, drunk talking.
Right. Shooting the shit, as they say.
Exactly. So I'm like, friend, turn the light off. I was like, I'm tired now. We gotta go to bed. And
Jada, I see you.
Why as soon as you already know, it went off.
Of course.
She looked at me. She said, no. Yeah. I said, man. I said, go turn it. Turns back on. Said, oh my God, we cannot. Girl, I said we can't. Like,
that energy was high as hell in there. What the fuck? That's crazy. That's wild.
Years later, on the phone, I'm sitting in the basement, getting ready to go out, do dark behavior, drink, go out, bad intentions. Sitting there, I'm on the phone, FaceTime with her. I got my back towards the wall, and she was like, "What you doing tonight?" And I was like, "Girl, get ready to go out, you know." And she was like, "Who are you with?" And I was like, with. And she goes, "Who's behind you?"
Get the fuck out. Swear.
I said, where? She said, I said, I ain't looking. I took up my clothes are down in the basement.
Oh, no. Bro, you got to go to the trenches to get your shit. Fuck.
Yeah. Like, goosebumps. So real. And I believe it so much. And with my ex, like, I would look at me like I'm freaking not crazy. Like,
goosebumps is spiritual confirmation. Real shit. Spiritual confirmation. That's crazy.
It was down my spine. I know it. And, so my grandpa smoked cigarettes heavenly. He smoked cigarettes, and
Mm-hmm.
one day I had came home from work, and my kids were at school, and right in front of me were cigarettes, and
He was there.
it smelled like cigarettes so bad. I went to the house to be like, who
He
the
was there.
he was there because it was only in front of my bedroom.
That's
Only
it. That same shit happened to me too before. When my granddad passed, I smelled cigarettes in the hospital. It's crazy because my oldest son was born on the same day as my granddad passed away. They died. My granddad died in the same hospital my oldest son was born in. And when my oldest son was born, I smelled cigarettes. I'm like, what the?
that
I thought I was tripping. I wasn't spiritually in tune either back then, so I didn't know what the fuck was going on. But
right. You think it's somebody that walk by smelling like cigarettes.
yeah, in the hospital, I'm like, somebody smoking in the hospital. Ain't no way,
It was
man.
probably my
Let me
grandpa.
tell you. Your granddad was lighting up, letting me know, like, young, and I'm back. I ain't go nowhere. I'm back.
That's crazy that that's your experience. Now that it makes sense of why it was pulled. It's like I told you, I found out I was pregnant this your son was born this.
That is crazy. No, we got a lot of connections right now. That's wild for real.
Yeah, it is.
That is hella wild.
And if we weren't so scary as hell. And just like so I had it was my ex running into her at the bar like 2, 3 weeks ago, called me out the blue. Like she told me, I love you, like, I just wish I would get it together. I'm like, girl, we have a good time. Like, no, I don't want to talk about that right now. She called
Right, right.
me later, which was sporadic. And she's like, hey, can I ask you a question? And I'm like, yeah, sure, what's up? And she goes, are you like a spiritual person? I was like, yeah. Like, can I ask you about people? And I was like, what kind? She was like, just what you think of them, like the vibes you get. Like, okay. So she's asking me, and I'm telling her, and she's just sitting there like mouth dropped. She's like, oh my God. She was like, I just need a confirmation.
Hmm.
And I said, oh, okay. And she's like, do you do tarots? And I was like, no. I was like, I'm waiting for my friend. To get them. She lives in New Orleans. And I was like, because you're not supposed to buy your own. And she was like, well, like, she just asked me a whole bunch of stuff on the spiritual side. And like, it's crazy. She was like, because you're literally telling me everything that I knew. I just needed confirmation on it. I needed to talk to someone that was in the same spiritual place that I'm at. It's like, I felt crazy talking about when I first started getting my spiritual side, something kept telling me to do dirty work.
Okay.
I was feeding the homeless downtown, not at no homeless shop. The one sitting outside was it
Right,
3rd Street at the barbershop, by the
right,
barbershop.
right.
I'm
Facts,
taking
facts.
food to them and stuff. I'm on Snap, like, just bringing like water or something. Like, I'm providing
That's what's up.
help.
That's man. Look, that's goddess energy.
And so she was, man, she was like, girl, she was like, this girl, God, you said you were. I said, why would you? And she was like, I didn't know. She was saying it like it was, I said, girl, no. I said, who is that told you that? I said, to get away from
Mm.
her. And she said, literally for a month straight. No, 6 months straight. Wait, 6 months straight. She said, falling apart. She was like, I got a
A
large.
chain reaction.
She was like, I got a large money. She was like, and I just and searching. She was like, I couldn't figure out what was missing. I
Mm.
said, girl, you missing God.
Oh no, you did hit her with that one. Goddamn.
And she
Said
was
you
like,
missing God. You missing the higher self. The fuck you
you
think you
can't,
missing out here?
yeah, you can't find that back.
She knew that answer already, though. She knew that answer already. She just wanted the universe to confirm it through you.
And she was like, she was looked at me. She was like, I fell to my knees. God, please. I said, oh, you wanted him. I said, did you tell him, I need your protection. I want your protection. You are my protection. She was like, no, girl. She was like literally on my ride. She was like, and like I feel at peace. That I moved out of my house because she had some strange activity going on right with her. She moved out.
That's what I would have done. Shit, I'd have been gone too. Shit, I'm out. Audi 5000 like the sports car.
Yeah, and it was crazy that that he was telling me that stuff, and I was like, man, this is so.
Is the audio okay for y'all? Oh, I think they said it's going in and out.
Is it?
I think so.
Probably with as much that got going on here.
Facts. If you want to leave and come back, you already know what it is. I'm probably be on here for like another 30 minutes. I gotta let my phone charge and I gotta go to work in the morning and shit. You know how I go.
I do.
So if you want to leave, come back, shit, holla at your boy.
We'll stay. Mine's going out?
Yeah, yours going out a little bit, I think. Is it her or me, y'all? Which one?
Or both.
Oh, they say yours is. They say yours is.
Imagine that.
Imagine that. Over here, you know what I'm saying? That God is in you and shit. They like, yeah, nope. Suppress her now.
Yeah. Very hollow.
It's been good for me though.
Like before having the problem, like I could still hear me. It was just after me.
Now it's going in and out now. Now it's going in and out.
It's the deepest sound.
That's weird. What the fuck is they on? Shar said it sounds like an ultrasound. I'm dead. So is there some
exactly?
There's some shit going on in the background? You got a lot of spiritual energy around you. That's probably what's going on. It's interfering with your electronics.
All the time?
Damn.
I'm gonna get off and come back.
Yeah, get off, come back. I'm gonna be here.
Okay.
All right, bet. Damn, she got a lot of spiritual motherfucking energy going on over there, y'all. Damn, that's crazy. Yeah, hey, look. With everything that she essentially talk about her experiences, family, like shit. She been doing some crazy shit. You feel me? Like she's been through some crazy shit, had some crazy spiritual experiences that's been pretty much molding her to be the goddess that she is right now, and pretty much to help serve for others, help heal other people. Like this shit, magical. That's all I can say. It's magical. So soon as she get back up in here, let me see. I think I gotta send her one. Let me see. She just sent me a photo real quick. Let me see what it is. It got our whole screen blank. I'm finna share the live for her. Hey, this shit. It got my phone tweaking out too. I'm not even gonna lie. My technology freezing up for real. I just sent it to her, so we're gonna have to continue this discussion, family. It's essentially too deep. Jay says, scroll up. What you mean, Jay? Everybody who joined the chat that I did not see join the chat, how y'all doing? Hopefully y'all vibrating high. I know I ain't been live a lot, family, but as y'all see, they shadow ban your boy. I mean, the numbers say it all. I got damn near 50,000 followers and it's only 31 of y'all in here. If that don't say that they shadow banning me and trying to hide my content, nothing does. But either way, it's weird, it's wild, family. But that's why I be dropping the content that I drop. Y'all just got to be going to my page, y'all. Y'all just got to go to my page. And because I be dropping content here and there all the time. Like today, I think I dropped about 4 or 5 videos. Just like, fuck it, I'm going to flood them with content. Shar, I've probably been on live for like an hour. It ain't been long. Maybe an hour and a half at the most. We do need our own platform. We need to design our own website. Period. We need to design our own website, family, and go from there. Sky said you ain't had got notifications from me in a bit. Yeah, man, they petty with me. They don't like the shit that I be talking about for some reason. It's all public information. You feel me? Like, come on now. A lot of it is spiritual talk too, but it ain't, as long as it ain't like separative, it ain't no discriminative, like I don't see the problem with it. Jay, you said when you started seeing her grandfather, the audio changed? Damn, what? Oh, we gotta get her back up in here. What the fuck? I don't know if she could join back in though, y'all. Her shit tripping. She sent me a picture. Her phone's completely like blank right now for TikTok. Said it started skipping. Damn, they petty. That's how I go, y'all. That's why, you know what I'm saying, like, after they had banned me that last time, y'all, I just been cool. I've been pumped the brakes. Because anything I even try to upload, they try to flag for nudity. They literally try to flag every video for nudity that I upload, and I gotta appeal every video. I'm like, whoever up there at that TikTok office trolling the fuck out me, they like, man, look, every time he drops something, I'm flagging it for nudity. I don't give a damn. And that's what they be on with me. Yeah. Damn. So did anybody else, you know what I'm saying, witness that? Anybody else see her grandfather too? I believe it. I was so tapped into what she was saying, because that shit was wild. Yeah, it might be a wrap for the young goddess, man. If y'all, like I said, if y'all not following her, make sure y'all follow her. She obviously tapped in. I didn't even know she was tapped in like that. Y'all feel me? I didn't even know she was tapped in, and I've been knowing her for a little minute. Said, get Mr. West to do another PSA. LaTroya, how you doing? How you doing, young goddess? I'm grateful for you as well. Hopefully you vibrating high. Always keep your vibrations above the lows. Ashley, I appreciate you. Thank you for real, for real. I'm going to try to go live more, y'all. I'm going to try to get back in the groove of this shit. Y'all know how I was when I was in the groove. You know what I'm saying? They was like, look, we got to ban it. Look, I was getting banned for just doing videos about the Emerald tablets. Like, they really was at my neck for a minute. So I had to let them cool off. You know, they was resonating their ego. I said the name right. Tapped in with you. You already know how we doing. I really do try my best to read and sound out the names, you know what I'm saying, before I say them out loud too, y'all. So if I ever do butcher anybody's name, I apologize beforehand. But at the end of the day, you a god or you a goddess to me. That name is not your true name, no way. That's just what the ego associates with. You have a whole identity that you have to find out. You have a spiritual name. You have spiritual parents. Y'all already know how I'm coming. Y'all already know how I'm coming. Don't get me started on it because I won't get off. Yes, you got spiritual parents. You chose to come down here. And you supposed to be a beacon of light or darkness. It's up to you. It's your free will. But at the end of the day, all the darkness is being expunged from this planet. And that's just the truth. The vibrations are increasing so much that energy will not be able to sustain itself down here no more. It will have to flee into other realms, other dimensions, and go stir shit up elsewhere. But yeah, also what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna be definitely getting y'all in here on these lives too. Pretty much, if you a moderator, you up on the list for being up in here and having discussions with me, real shit. Because I like to hear other people's thoughts. I like to hear the throat chakra at its finest when it comes to this spiritual shit. Jay, you said that. Jay, I saw a comment. You said you saw our granddad, and somebody else said the same thing. So deep, absolutely deep, family. Sky Dragon, how you doing, young goddess? How you doing? Hopefully y'all all been good out there, man. Hopefully y'all all been good, keeping y'all vibrations in the highs and not the lows, controlling the negativity. Said you don't like leaving your house because of all the negative energy. Like I said last night, something told me to just stay in the crib. There was too much negative energy circulating around me. And I was like, all right, you know what? I'm going to just stay in the crib then. Fuck it, I'm going to stay in the crib. And, you know, I didn't miss out on shit. I didn't miss out on nothing. I'm cool. I'm here. And most importantly, the energy is always in my favor. Because I'm always listen to them spirit guys up there. I'm always listen to that voice in my head that says, you know what, chill out or go hard. Because either way, it's coming from a pure place. Said you've been doing the best to be a great parent and stay positive. Absolutely. That's any of my parents out here. Absolutely. Being a better parent should be something that's on your agenda every day. I came in late on the conversation. I could picture the whole thing. Ashley, yeah, it was deep. I believe her grandfather is her guardian, Jay. I do believe that. But yeah, y'all, for those who don't know, somebody stole her car. And I just go outside in the backyard and the police in the backyard and shit. I'm like, what the fuck going on? This shit like literally happened right behind my house. I'm like, wow. Crazy. And like I said, I didn't even know she was tapped in spiritually at the time. Bree Thompson, how you doing, young goddess? Jada, how you doing? Shar said the 4 agreements has helped me. I love that. Y'all been listening to the Emerald Tablets and the Hermetic teachings of Hermes Trismegistus. That's what I was talking about the last time I was live, y'all, when they banned me. I was talking about Hermes Trismegistus. I'm glad somebody brought that up because I see somebody been doing some homework. Shar, that is what's up. Andrew, what's happening, young guy? What's happening? Angelique, how you doing? How you doing? How everybody doing right now? Tiffany, if you in the live, go ahead, drop a comment. I'll get you up in here. I don't see her though, y'all. There's a lot of spiritual energy built up around her that she finna transmute. So it's fucking with her technology and everything. Stargazers, thank you. Everybody who send the donations, I am so out of the loop when it comes to these donations with TikTok. I forget that should be just scrolling across the top of my screen. I apologize. I don't want y'all to think that I'm not acknowledging y'all sending me stuff. I really do appreciate that. But I am going to let y'all know that you do not have to do that, family. You ain't got to do it, but I do appreciate you for even coming up with the gesture. I just like getting on here and bonding with the spiritual community for real. Cause every time we get in here together, we don't be pushing no division. It's always unity. And that's what often gets me blocked. It's always unity. For y'all who don't know, you know what I'm saying? Like, I dropped a video about the Tuatha De Anu. How many of y'all have seen that? The video that I dropped about the Tuatha De Anu, the Tuatha De Anu are like fairies and elves. Like the real fairies and elves, not the fake depictions that we know.
They are still fairies and elves. So the Tuatha De Anu is what they are called, a king's tribe. And would you fucking believe, family, that the Tuatha De Anu are the king's tribe of the Anunnaki god Anu? Think about it, family. I'm talking about the Tuatha De Anu. They are Irish fallen angels. Is what the Bible called it, or the Christians called them fallen angels. They didn't put them in the Bible. But when they talk about fallen angels in the Bible, they are absolutely talking about the Anunnaki and the Tuatha De Anu. And the Tuatha De Anu, they are white. So my theory is the Anunnaki god Anu ended up having a union, because you know these Anunnaki gods, they like to get their willies wet. So he had a union with either a fairy queen or a fairy goddess or an elven goddess, and they birthed a king's tribe known as the Tuatha De Anu. Or they had already existed and Anu still came through, got his willy wet with their moms, and then made them a part of the Anunnaki tribe. Either way, family, the shit's all connected. Oh yeah, fairies and elves are definitely, they up there, family. They are up there. I had to do my research on it. And shout out to my brother Hermetic Heritage. If y'all ain't following him on TikTok, follow Hermetic Heritage on TikTok. Because he reminded me that I knew information about the Tuatha De Anu by asking me about it. He was like, bro, I got something to ask you. I want to know your take on the Tuatha De Anu. He had heard that they were fallen angels. And I'm like, yeah, I heard that too. Long story short, I started just doing my research again. I'm like, let me go ahead and brush back up on it. And I found some more research that I had to delve into on DuckDuckGo. I ain't get it from Google and shit. I went to DuckDuckGo. And man, it pointed me in the right direction. This shit's part of Irish mythology, Irish legend. This shit goes back to ancient times, ancient depictions. So yeah, all that separation bullshit, I'm telling y'all right now, that's not spirituality. Spirituality is not separation. Separation is a flesh-made construct. Flesh-made construct, and it's a war tactic. Because at the end of the day, when you realize you're a spiritual being having a human experience, you being black or you being white, you being Asian, Latino, Native American, whatever the fuck y'all want to label yourselves, that will have nothing to do with your soul. It will have nothing to do with your soul. Some of y'all came down here to realize all is one. Real shit. That was some people's lessons for coming down here. Really embodying the fact that all is one. Y'all remember what had happened in that book, Journey of the Souls, that I was reading the last time I was on here too. That person who said when they came back down to earth, they were shocked. They like, damn, we literally go from being unity. We go from being in harmony, in frequency. And then when we come down here, it is all distorted. It's all segregated and it's all separated. And people are evil. People, I ain't gonna say evil. People just have light intentions and dark intentions. And once you come down here and realize that, this place is hell for some people, family. It's every day your soul descends down here back into this body, you are in what you call the underworld. Because your higher self sits on a throne above you. Your higher self is piloting what you call this vessel right now. Your vessel is artificial technology. Your body is the ultimate virtual reality. So fuck these little headsets that they want to put on y'all in the metaverse and have y'all get stuck up in there and trap y'all consciousness. Think about the wonders of you. Your higher self is already experiencing this thing called virtual reality. Artificial technology. And it's in the form of flesh and blood, family. It's deep. Damn, she said she got 2 scratches on her left shoulder. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. I'm only gonna be on here for like another 15 minutes anyway, so I'm gonna try to see if I can get her up in here so she could talk to us about that. She said she got 2 scratches on her shoulder now too. Some negative energy is circulating around her for real, for real. She got to get that shit gone. Andrew said I be hitting some deep thoughts. Andrew, that's why my channel's called Primordial Waters, family. I promise you. I really do get deep with the spirituality, and it's crazy because the shit that I'm talking about, it just makes sense. It really, when you sit there and think about it, it just makes sense. You like, damn, you know what? It's like spiritual logic for real. It's like spiritual logic. Healer, I appreciate you. Thank you, young goddess. Thank you. Yeah, my guest that was in here, Tiffany, y'all, she had, for y'all who didn't see the conversation we was talking about, you know what I'm saying, like, she really tapped in with spiritual energy as well. And like she kept getting the goosebumps, you know what I'm saying? She kept getting the goosebumps too. So it's like, for me, goosebumps is spiritual affirmation, spiritual confirmation, I should say. Goosebumps are spiritual confirmations. So she kept getting those over and over. Then the technology started freaking out, and then she pretty much had to lead alive and try to come back. But I don't know what happened with that. And then she just texted me, said she got like 2 scratches on her shoulder. Shit crazy, y'all. Yeah, Aries, hopefully I could get her back up in here so she can answer that question for sure. I'm just waiting on her to message me back right now. Yeah, these motherfuckers know if I get a scratch on my shoulder, I'm coming back in the astral form and I'm scratching their asses right back, buddy. I don't play about that. That's why, like, ever since I realized what I become when I go to sleep, I do not fear my dreams. My soul can take me to the darkest depths, trenches of what you call Tartarus, and I'm gonna come out that bitch evolved, God willing, because I know for a fact that those realities only exist if you put those in your mind and you believe in them. If you put those realities in your mind, you can manifest them. And if you accidentally manifest them, you can get yourself up out of there too. So at the end of the day, I like that shit. If I have a crazy ass dream, which I always do, but as far as like second dimension dreams, first dimension dreams, hell states, if I have a hell state dream, like I told y'all before, 9 times out of 10, I'm in that hell state helping somebody out of it. Real shit. I'm in that hell state helping someone out of it. I'm literally leading multitudes of people to some safe haven. And like I told y'all before, I'm always the one in the back. I'm the last one to leave the scene of the ground war or the destruction. I'm the last one. I make sure everybody gets to that safe haven before I even decide that I'm going to turn around and go there. Because I know that we're liberating ourselves daily. We're liberating ourselves of our thoughts daily. We're literally battling our lower self every single day we wake up. The lower self is the devil. The lower self is your ego. The lower self gonna keep you in bed all day. The lower self gonna force depression on you. The lower self gonna have you meditating in negative thought forms. The lower self gonna have you meditating in negative energy. And it's gonna constantly seek to bring about negative experiences in the darkest nights of the soul for you. That's why you got to step into the higher self. Like I said before, whatever you love doing, just do it more. Whatever you love doing, do it more. Put more free time into it. Watch how you change up your personal vibration. Watch how you change up your personal vibration when you do that. And then you'll start using the law of attraction to your benefit. Aries, I appreciate you. I definitely appreciate you, family. It says, what does it mean when you can change who you are in your dreams? It's just your consciousness, family, connected to multiple dimensions. Your consciousness connects to the multiverse. A part of your consciousness may be waking up in a different body. You may exist on a different plane of existence in a different body. That's how powerful the soul is. Science already confirmed we live in a multiverse. I'm not feeding y'all bullshit. Science has already confirmed that we live in a multiverse. The multiverse exists. Parallel dimensions exist. The Mandela effect is real because these dimensions are collapsing on top of each other until we reach 5D. Realize what the fuck I'm saying. It's as above, so below. You think that we just going to war down here? No, there's a spiritual war. There's entities that don't want us to reach 5D. There's entities that don't want us to ascend. So they are throwing the fucking kitchen sink. They're throwing everything they got in their tool bag. They exhausting all alternative measures to stop us from getting to where we will go to. It ain't no if. We will get there. And it's just a battle until we do. It's a battle until we do. And that battle is playing out all around you at all times, family. Though that thought that you hear in your head that'll tell you to do some shit that goes against the grain, that's a part of the war. That thought in your head that tells you to do some shit that is like valued as righteous, it's a part of the war. You just got to figure out what side you decide you want to be on. However you want to leave your influence here on this plane of existence. You choose your own path through free will and discernment. Like we were talking about the Gnostics. What did the Gnostics talk about? The Gnostics talked about how there were many sons of mornings. The son of the morning is a title. Light bearer is a title. I might get kicked off live for this because y'all know how this shit go. But yes, light bearer is a title. Son of the morning is a title. What did the sons of the morning see in the Emerald Tablets? The sons of the morning saw that when they looked down on earth, it was shrouded in darkness. It was shrouded in negative energy. So they decided to descend down here and shed light. That's why they call light bearers. That's why they call bearers of light. That's why Jesus and Lucifer are literally the same entity. And Lucifer do not demonize. Trust me, do not demonize because they put the truth in front of your face to confuse you. Light bearers, the light bringer. Come on now, we are not naive. So you're saying that Jesus and Lucifer had the same fucking title. Whether they're the same entity or not, they had the same fucking title. Look, that's why they banned me. So I'm gonna leave it at that, family. I'm gonna leave it right there. But yes, the Emerald Tablet said that the sons of the morning saw that the earth was shrouded in darkness and the souls of man, the souls of humanity were in bondage. So they came down here to liberate. They came down here to push wisdom. And they got demonized for doing it. Because a part of the play is to demonize the ones who come down here to help you, so you don't know who to fucking be. You don't know who to really turn to when the shit hit the fan. You don't know who to believe in when the shit hit the fan. But all you gotta do is use your free will and your big, beautiful brain. And you gonna read between the lines. Royce, how you doing? Welcome back. We are all one, light and dark. Facts. We are all one, light and dark. It's up to you, family. You can choose to be dark or you can choose to be the light. At the end of the day, the light always gonna overrule the darkness. It's always gonna overrule the darkness. That's why you are down here, to overcome darkness, family. You came down here to overcome everything that you may have wandered about in the spiritual realm. Any type of emotion that you weren't too familiar with, that you wanted to just feel on a physical plane of existence. You decided, you know what? I'm going to go down there and see what it's about. I'm going to go experience this shit for myself. So when I reunite with the Creator and possibly get appointed a title of a light bearer to where I could come back and help people, I know exactly how to go about treating creation. This is all a human experience, family. Spiritual beings having human experiences governed by free will in a universe that is governed by universal laws. And one of the main important laws is the law of attraction. Next to the law of oneness. Yeah, you came down here to redeem yourself, healer. You came down here to redeem yourself. These are facts, family. We all came down here to redeem ourselves. Said how to get that. You gotta get that book Emerald Tablets by Billy Carson. Yeah, Billy Carson be dropping gems. You already know Billy Carson, the GOAT. My boy Billy Carson, he the GOAT. Said thanks. Damn, y'all got me to 10K likes, man. Y'all be showing out. Damn, I appreciate y'all. That's why they can't hold us. They can't fucking hold us, family. They cannot hold us. Damn, y'all got us up to 10K. Y'all, man, look. Y'all already know I love the fuck out y'all. For real, for real. That's the beauty of the spiritual community. We gonna come together and we gonna rise because wisdom is gonna rise in us. Just like the Emerald Toph said, the tablets that Toph said, wisdom will arise in her children. And you know how he was dropping them gems. He kept saying, wisdom will arise in her children. All I can say is, Hail Mary, the mother of God, family, she coming. That's why they putting all these movies out depicting the rise of the divine feminine. That's why they putting these movies out depicting the rise of the divine. The movie The Woman Queen, like I told y'all before, that movie is about Queen Khalifa of California. Because for those who don't know, California used to be a land governed by goddesses, mitochondrial creators, and it was named after the Queen Khalifa before the Great Resets and shit took place. Now we got to take all that shit into account. When the Great Resets hit, they bury shit, they burn shit, and they rewrite shit. There's been so many Great Resets that we don't know about. Look, the oldest person on earth probably right now is like less than 115 years old. Think about the generation before that person and the generation before that person, what they were seeing, what they were experiencing, and how easy it would be to control the narrative of his story. All you got to do is wait a couple hundred years. You give somebody the underlay for the overplay. Like, all right, we're going to wait a couple hundred years. And then we're going to rewrite all this shit. Because ain't nobody going to be old enough and alive to fucking dispute it. And if you in power and you pulling them strings, you going to have the whole masses digging up dirt. We all going to be trying to figure this shit out together again. And that's all that has been happening throughout time. Time after time after time, family. It's real. And if y'all saw the documentary that I had on, it was probably about a month ago. The documentary that I had on, what was it? The 8-hour documentary of what on earth happened. They literally showed us pictures of them building Egypt. They showed us pictures of them building sphinxes. So think about it, family. If they wanted to trick your ass, they could easily do it. They could easily do it. Like I said, just wait a couple hundred years. Wait a couple hundred years. Ain't nobody going to be around to know who's telling the truth. That's why it's his story. I appreciate all y'all. I'm going to talk that shit. I appreciate all y'all. Ain't none of this shit scripted. This shit straight off the dome. It's wild, family. That's why it's important that you do that shadow work. Because the real truth is in your DNA. The real truth is passed down through your bloodline. You are your ancestors. You share the same blood. The same cells that helped them get here are in your body as well. That's why they say you are your ancestors. They're not just saying, yeah, no, you was an old girl back in the day or you an old boy back in the day. No, old boy or old girl's genes got passed down into your DNA, so you still share some of the same trauma that they had. That's why certain shit triggers certain emotions in you that you don't even know because your ancestors went through that shit. It's the same thing with that ancestral call video on my page. That family, that video still gets like hundreds of comments and likes on a daily basis. That video is ultra viral. Most people, when they heard that video, they shed a tear because something in your DNA was awakened. Something in your DNA heard that sound before. And you were channeled, for real, for real. It channeled something in you. And now here we are. Spiritual is all here. We here. We here. We in the forefront of all this shit. We're watching all this shit play out in front of us. Y'all see what's going on with Haiti? If you don't know what's going on with Haiti, I'm going to tell you what's going on with Haiti right now. Haiti is going through a revolt, revolution, whatever you want to call it. Brazil too. I'm going to get on Brazil next. But Haiti, they're pretty much, they fighting for everything that we should be standing up for. Clean water, living wages, better education. They are taking back their fucking country. Well, I think they're a part of us, but you know what I'm saying. They taking back what's theirs. Same thing with Brazil. Brazil feel like their election was rigged and that the person that got put into office, they cheated him to get him into the office. So Brazil is turning up. Brazil's like, hell no, we know for a fact we did not vote for this motherfucker. We know for a fact how many of us was against him because we around each other every fucking day. So we know how many against him and how many with him. Man, they tearing that shit up right now. They're not going. They're standing up for their human rights. They're standing up for their earth-born fucking rights. And I respect them. I salute them. And I'm sending spiritual energy over to them on a daily basis. And I'm hoping that the message is heard all worldwide. All around the world. That message needs to be heard. That's why they ain't going to cover it on the news like that. Because if it starts influencing our exactly what they're doing, come on now, constructs broken, matrix ending, all that shit. All that shit, family. Like, that's what I tell it. Like, you ain't got to shed no fucking blood to get your point across. That's not how these elite motherfuckers work. What fuels them is the dollar. Once you start starving their pockets, they ain't got no fucking choice to hear you. Once you stop helping sell out them stadiums, once you stop helping sell out them damn auditoriums, once you stop helping sell out all them concerts, you stop giving them your fucking dollar. They don't got no choice but to hear you. That's all we got to do. We ain't got to shed not a goddamn drop of blood. All we got to do is be selfish with our bread. Put it into our families, put it into our communities, and better ourselves and the things that are around us, and stop feeding into the entertainment. The world is literally a stage, family, and the moment that you stop showing up buying tickets, they close the curtains. The moment you stop showing up and you stop buying the tickets to the play, they ain't got no choice but to close the venue. The world stage no more. Like Tiffany said before she got up in here, or before she got up out of here, they got us paying for free shit. Like how, bruh, they got us paying for free shit. And I don't care what nobody says. I know somebody think like, oh, well, it's a necessity. All you got to do is have competent people around you. That's it. It does not take money to run the world. It does not take money to run the world. Greed is what runs the world. Because all this shit that they got around us, it can be sustainable if you're gonna put a price on it, make it reasonable. It could be all sustainable. Make it reasonable to where everybody can live comfortably and pursue the life, liberty, and happiness that they were promised. I was talking to somebody just the other day. We was like, it's crazy how it works. You go to school, you go to school, get your education. You go to high school, you fall in debt. And there's so many people, their next alternative means is to go join the military. They not fucking joining the military because they want to serve their country. They joining the military because they ain't got no other fucking options. Is that not fucked up? Welcome to death row. That's what America say. Welcome to death row. You couldn't live out your dreams because of the plays that are at hand. You couldn't live out your dreams because of these certain constructs that are in place. But come on over to death row. Put your life on the line for this. We gonna get your ass that Camaro, that Dodge, that Challenger you want. You gonna get that Hellcat, and you also gonna leave with some PTSD. Think about it, family. That can't be the only option to where if you aren't able to live and pursue your dreams fully, that can't be the only other option for you to live life comfortably and happily. Selling out should never be an option. But we live in a world where it's normalized now. Selling out is just normalized. And it's crazy because you see the shit that's going on with Kyrie Irving right now. Shaquille O'Neal and Charles Barkley both pretty much denounced him. They pretty much like, yeah, his ass tripping. He tripping, but y'all motherfuckers Shaq, Charles Barkley, both of y'all asses been caught in dresses. So we know what y'all ass on. We know what side of the fence you standing on. You got the pole in your ass. That's how weird y'all is. Y'all got the pole in y'all ass. Y'all ain't even on a different side. Y'all putting the pole in your ass. Because you giving it up. And they trying to, because they know that these black leaders, they got a lot of influence over us. So if Shaq come out and pretty much discredit Kyrie Irving, Shaq got fans, Shaq got followers. They gonna be like, you know what, Shaq right. They gonna sit on that pole with him. These motherfuckers is foul, family. They foul. My thoughts on Kyrie, I'm with him. He never said anything out of line. He never said anything out of line. The thing that they're all pressed about, they're all pressed because he retweeted a video on a video from Amazon Prime called what was it, from Negroes to Hebrews or from Hebrews to Negroes. He shared a video about that movie or whatever he shared about that movie. It got him so much heat and so much backlash. So I mean, okay, like everybody who've watched American Society X, everybody who shared it, everybody who talked about it, they should be demonized too. Because we know, matter of fact, all the movies that y'all have ever put out that are degrading people, like, we should all rally on that too, huh? We should all stand up. Come on now, let's make it make sense. All Kyrie is saying the same thing with Kanye. All he's saying is that when they say the Jewish community, don't get me wrong. If your ass ain't rich, if you ain't the top 1%, he is not directing this shit towards you. Period. This does not go towards you whatsoever if you are not rich. All he's saying is that the Jewish community are in control of the entertainment industry, all this other shit. And everybody's like, oh, you know what? Cancel him. Cancel him just because he's telling the truth. Come on now. The difference between Kanye and everybody else who spoke out. Kanye West put a face to the oppression. He literally said the Jewish community is the one who's doing this to us. So now if something happens to Kanye, we know what the fuck going on. We know who to look at. The Jewish community ain't no more just elites. We know what it is, family. Yeah, so now they mad. They mad as hell right now. They mad as hell right now because you got a powerful black billionaire standing up for what he believe in. Y'all see what they got him going through? Like, the Kardashian, y'all, they come from a bloodline of witches, ancient witches, and not the good ones. Bloodline of ancient witches. And if you go against them, they put a spell on your ass. Look what happened to motherfucking Bruce Jenner. I ain't lying to you. All you gotta do is look in the fucking... All you gotta do is use your eyes. Use your eyes. They made Bruce Jenner turn into a woman. They like, you ain't honoring what the fuck you supposed to have honored. You know what you gotta do, brother, man? You gotta go put on them high heels. You gotta go have a surgery now. Because now we see you as a bitch. That's how they saw him. That's how they did him. And they trying to do the same thing to Kanye, man. They trying to make him seem batshit crazy. Don't get me wrong. Some of the shit he say do make me laugh. I be like, Kanye, what is you on? But I know where he coming from with it. I know exactly where he's coming from with it, family. You got to think about it. Most people of our color, if you are a person of color, we have been going through a spiritual, not even just a spiritual misidentity, but we've been going through an identity crisis for over 400 fucking years. Are we not entitled to fucking voice our opinion on this shit? 400 fucking years, motherfucker. Come on now. A motherfucker decide to speak out and y'all want to come with this cancel culture bullshit when people of color have been facing so much adversity as it is? Man, y'all, they got me blue with that one, family. They ass out here capping. Come on now. Common sense to tell you to shut the fuck up and listen. That's what common sense should say to you. Shut the fuck up and hear what these people got to say. They have been through enough. It's not fucking hard. And what else did Kanye say? He said the most dangerous place for a black child to be is in the mother's womb. And it's fucking real, because more people die, or more babies die due to abortion in the black community than anything else. They get us to kill our race off at the start of it, in the womb. They influence, and that's what Kanye said. He like, man, I envy the fact that the Jewish community, they look down on abortion. I envy the fact that they have households where the parents are still together. I envy the fact that they are educated. He's pretty much saying that he envies the fact that these motherfuckers are actually they were given a choice. Not everybody was given a choice. So now when people are finding certain information that's resonating with them, they want to help wake their people up. They like, bro, look what I found. Look, check it out. Because we have been misguided this whole time. Y'all got to understand, man. If a person of color wants to speak out about the truth, man, that's what we all need to be fucking doing together as a collective, or we ain't never gonna be heard. They just gonna keep silencing us one by one. Like I said, you see what they doing in Haiti, you see what they doing in Brazil. The whole population taken to the streets. But America is under the biggest spell. America is under like a materialism spell, because it's supposed to be the land of the free, home of the brave, land of opportunity. So everybody, they're infatuated with materialism. So you can go around your everyday people and tell them like, man, you see what's going on in Brazil? You see what's going on in Haiti? You hear what Kanye is talking about? And motherfuckers in your real life will literally tell you, that don't affect me. I'm not worried about it. Neither should you. Watch out for them people, family. You gotta get the fuck away from them people. That is a dangerous mindset to have. Those are the people that will lead you to your own death. You'll go lay it down with that person or those people, and then when you wake up, everything that you've ever known will come to an end in the blink of an eye, and you won't be ready for it, because they have that mindset. It's not affecting me. It don't directly affect me or mine, so it don't mean shit. There's people out there who really believe this, family. And for the people who do believe this, if you believe that what's going on in the world will not directly have an impact on you, you are sadly mistaken. If you believe what's going on in the world won't have a direct impact on the United States, you are sadly fucking mistaken. These plans, these plots, they are already in motion. They passing them as bills. These bills are getting passed behind your back. You just don't fucking know it. The moment you start looking up exactly what they are fucking doing, you're going to realize, oh shit, they damn near taking third world country steps. Because that's what the fuck is going on right now. You got to peep the game. You see in China right now, they got those DARPA robots. They got DARPA robots with microphones attached to them. Like, these robots look like dogs, but they're robots. And they can run very fucking fast. And they can shoot you. They got these DARPA robots. If your ass out past curfew, that DARPA robot gonna start howling at your ass or something. It's gonna tell you to get back to where you gotta go, or it's gonna smoke you. I promise you. And if you think that we won't have this shit over here, you are sadly mistaken. Because where did I say that shit came from? China. Guess what? In New York, China has opened its first police department in the United States. Yes, there's a police department in New York that is ran by the Chinese. Act like this shit won't affect you. Act like this shit won't affect you, because what happens? What did martial law state? It states that if there is ever a civil unrest, that the government cannot go to war with its people. Only a foreign invader can. Defund the police? Start the foreign policing? Why you think that the whole defund the police is a thing? Why you think they're coming out with purge laws? It's real. This shit has a direct impact. These other third world countries, if you would, they are like tests. Because the moment America follows that same route, the entire world is going to cease, family. The whole world is going to come. The entire world is going to cease, family. The whole world is going to come. The entire world is going to cease, family. The whole world is going to come. I'm gonna have to end it on that note, y'all. I'm gonna have to end it on that note. I will be back. I'll probably go live tomorrow. I'll hop back on here tomorrow night, and we're gonna continue to have these deep conversations. I'm gonna try to get Tiffany back on here so she could tell us about her spiritual experiences. Says I have heard that the police department is supposed to be for them to govern the Chinese. But come on, family. You think America ain't capable of that? You think immigration ain't capable of that? Come on now. We got to use our own fucking mind here. We got to use our free will. The Chinese do not need to come over here to make sure their people going back to where they belong, or to make sure their people acting cordial. None of that has to happen. We literally have a thing called immigration. And immigration don't fucking play. There's a bigger play at work. What about the space station? Man. The space station, look, they are literally trying to discover what's past that firmament, family. That's all this shit is. They trying to figure out how they can traverse through it. They putting all these space stations and shit up there in the sky, manipulate frequencies, manipulate energy, broadcast signals. Man, look, they say if you anything that you listen to on TV, if you play it backwards, you'll hear a hidden message. You'll hear a hidden message in the frequency. Matter of fact, somebody actually just sent me a video of something like that. It's a TV series of a TV show that goes into it. A TV show pretty much talks about how there's hidden frequencies in everything that we listen to, everything that we watch, and these hidden frequencies are often like these energies that are getting you to act on good or getting you to act on evil. Said Tiffany trying to get back in here. All right, my bad. I'm gonna see where she's at. Oh, there she go. I'm invited right now.
I am back. I've been back.
You good? You good?
I've been back. Everybody telling you like she back.
Yeah, I was dropping gems. You know me, I get zoned out.
I know. I said he ain't paying attention. He's speaking the word.
I was speaking that shit for real.
I have scratch marks on my left shoulder now.
Do you? So your technology get the freezing up and shit?
When I just tried to come back, like I just left real quick because I was gonna message you.
Mm-hmm.
Shut off.
Damn.
You know what I just sent you when my screen was white?
Yeah, that's what I was telling him. I'm like, she just sent me a white screen. I don't know what's going on, but her shit is glitching. Yeah, no, my live was freezing too. Right before you joined in, they started freezing my live heavily because I was dropping heavy gems. And you know what's crazy? I hardly remember anything that I was just dropping on their head because that shit was just channeled. I was just channeling it. I can't even tell you what I was talking about 5 minutes ago.
I was listening. I was there.
Oh, was you? Oh, okay,
I've
bet.
been here for a little minute.
Okay. Look, we at 22.6 thousand likes, man. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Y'all really keep me coming back to this app. For real, family. Y'all keep me
Yeah.
coming back to this app.
And then you was like, well, I'm gonna end it on this note. And I was like, no, I'm right here.
Yeah.
And then I'm
I
like, when
sure
can
ain't think you
I
was coming back.
join? I'm
I
down.
sure
I'm
ain't think you
down
was
for
coming
this.
back.
Yeah, I'm down for this all the time because once
Bet.
we hung up too, like I went to go to the bathroom, like my left ear was ringing so bad, and then my right ear
Hmm.
at the same time, I had to tell them I could not hear them. They're doing too much. I said, "You're not
Bad,
welcome."
yeah.
I said, "You guys got to go. It's too much right now. I can't hear you. You guys are too loud." Now my
It's crazy because I was meditating the other day. It was probably like a couple days ago. And man, when I tell you the frequency like shot through the roof, I literally lost my hearing. The only thing I heard was ringing. I lost my hearing. And I was so deep in a meditative state, I thought I had my Xbox headphones on. So I'm literally grabbing my hair. I'm like, yo, what the? I'm like, I can't hear. I was, look, freak me the fuck out. Then I realized I didn't have headphones on and everything came back to me. I'm like, yo, my whole body went numb.
That's funny because, like I said, when the last live that we just had that freaked the out, like I went in there and I was on the phone with Marcy and we were on
Hmm.
FaceTime. She goes, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "This," because it was so loud in my ears, but I couldn't hear anything else around.
Mm.
And I was like, "You guys," I was like, "It's too loud. You just gotta go." She was like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "Yeah." I was like, "I'm fine." I was like, "I'm not worried. I ain't scared about nothing. It is what it is." And
Healer
then
said, "Can she join?"
and then yeah, the
Uh,
scratch marks are right by my son's name.
is it for real?
Yeah, like right underneath my.
Damn. I could no, I see it. Damn. That's crazy. That's crazy. Goddess Bridget, how you doing? Long time, long time. I'm gonna link up with you on that GTA too, man. I've been bullshitting. I'm gonna have to get up with you on there.
Everybody's talking about ringing in their ears. That shit is
Yeah,
real.
it's frequency changing. A lot of people that's how they make profit off your spirituality by telling you it's tetanitis. Oh, it's tetanitis.
Yep,
Come here and give us your money and you know what I'm saying, pay us to make it go away. What they really doing is killing your spiritual essence.
they're blocking it.
They blocking it
What they
for
want
real.
to do, what they want to do, or it's not even what they want to do because they've been doing it. And they've been doing it for so long that everybody's just kind of just set in their ways and okay with it. It like I was just talking with someone and we were talking about how everybody lives in the now. They're not thinking about
Mm-hmm.
present and future. They're only thinking about the now.
Facts. Nothing affects them. That's what I was talking about. Motherfuckers walk around here like, oh, it don't directly affect me, so I'm cool, but it really does.
Exactly. Because it's like everything goes hand in hand from the spiritual warfare to, that judgment day.
Facts.
And
Big
no,
facts.
oh, I got to live my life this certain way. I can't do no sins or whatever. God is here to forgive. And as long as you're spiritually connected, you're good. But it has to go in God and spirituality. They go hand in hand. And some people are just like, oh, well, I'm spiritual, but I don't believe in God. Or I believe in God, but I don't believe in spiritual stuff because
Yeah, no, that ain't the way to go.
it's not
That
that
definitely ain't the way to go.
they just try
It
to
don't
make
work like that.
nobody listens. They're trying to steer everybody away from the truth, the real truth.
Healer, I'm gonna have to get you on here another time, family, another time, because I'm actually about to. I'm gonna cut this one short. I'm not gonna be on here too much longer.
Yeah,
I'm gonna stay on here a little bit, drop these gems, but I'm gonna pop off eventually.
yeah, we for sure. I'm down to link tomorrow.
All right, bet,
Get on that.
bet we can make it happen, and then yeah, we could probably get somebody in here to link up with us, and we could keep dropping these gems, increasing this vibration, and I'm gonna obviously have some shit that we could talk about and ponder on too. I'll always be doing my research.
And I know, like, it sounds crazy, but like I was just telling Mercy, like when we remember, I was like, man, it just feels like it was lifted, like
Yeah.
headache was gone. As soon as we,
Mm-hmm.
my headache came back. As soon as I'm back talking about it, like my headache is going away. It's so crazy.
You
That's how I
increasing in your personal
do.
vibration.
It's what I'm supposed to be doing right now. That's what it's telling
Yeah.
me.
Facts. I firmly believe that. Jada Goddess, I know she believed that too. I know that was resonating with her. She also said she saw your grandpa before you had to get up out that live. The last time we went live, there was 2 people in here that said they saw your grandpa. You got spiritual energy around you.
Hold on.
To all the 90, 89 viewers in here, I appreciate all y'all for stopping by. If you're not following me, y'all gotta go follow me. They got me shadow banned, family. I'm damn near at 50,000 followers, and it's less than 100 people up in here. That's how y'all know they don't like me. That's how y'all know I'm saying some shit that they don't want y'all to know. And I'm linking up with people that they don't want me to link up with, because we increasing the vibrations when we do this. So make sure y'all tap in with me always.
Yes. I mean, the universe is aligned because, I mean, they probably ain't been there for every live that we've done within the past hour or 2 hours, because we done had 3.
Have
And
y'all?
it's
Oh no, yeah, we did. Yeah, no, you're right.
yeah,
Yeah, we've been we've been on this motherfucker.
yeah, because it was me, you, and Mercy first that messed up, and they
Yep,
texted me,
yep.
and like I was
Now
scared,
we back. Yep.
and then I came back.
You right.
This is real, like it's deep, and nobody wants to talk about it. That
That's because
everybody
you shedding light on that
they got
awareness
an
for real. You shedding
opinion,
light on the
but
truth.
the word, and that's what's scary.
Make sure y'all follow Tiffany too if y'all have not followed her yet. I know I already told some of y'all in here, but I know there's new people joining, new people coming in and out. Follow her, and she might hook your ass up with a reading. You never know. Depending on how the energy feeling at the time.
Yeah,
She gotta
yeah.
go ahead and, you know what I'm saying, get right. Start
Right.
writing down them dreams again. Utilize that journal.
And I mean, I believe like I said, the universe aligned for real, because honestly, like I was gonna get out and like just go explore the town, and something just told me kind of to stay in tonight and get on live. Now this is my first time doing lives, so
Okay.
it's telling you something. And the fact that I had like that feeling to just stay in, and then I wanted to do a live earlier, but I did it, and I did it at the time that I did it, and now look at everything that's transpired in between that time.
Facts.
Real, because of everything, like how much we're being shadow banned and blocked. Because when I was just messaging you before you put me back in the live, I was messaging you, my messenger was not going through, because
I
I
was
was,
gonna say, because I ain't got no messages right now other than the picture, and then you told me about the scratches. I don't think I got nothing else after that.
when you're talking about the abortion thing, because so many blacks were using it, now they're banning
Mm,
it now because so many white women are getting abortions, and they're trying to make it
mm.
predominantly white world.
Oh, that's why they banning it. Oh, that's deep. Damn.
They're trying to make it a predominantly white world. It's becoming too much of a mixed culture, which means once it's mixed, it's going to be more melanin than it is anything else.
That's a given. There's no stopping that. I'm sorry, there's no stopping that. It's just too many people. There's too many people coming together with a love frequency. A
Yep.
lot of people they feeling the effects of what they say. You can't choose who you love, so you're gonna see a lot of little Sarahs. You know what I'm saying? Going to Jamal's, because Jamal has a good vibration, and Sarah loves that vibration. Just because Sarah's parents don't like it, don't mean she give a fuck.
Yep.
Her parents on their own. Sarah and Jamal gonna make a family, and that family gonna be part of a multicultural community that is going to bring about love on this planet.
Yep. Because, like I'm mixed. So when I was born, it really wasn't okay still to mix with the opposite race. But it happened.
Right.
And
Mm-hmm.
my grandparents were very, very, very racist. And
Mm.
my mom had me, and I became the favorite grandchild. Like I opened them up to a whole different world that they never thought they would see before. And
Oh, that's deep. No, yeah, you were the reason why they start to choose love over hate. They like,
yes,
look at my grandbaby, how beautiful she is. Oh
that
wow, that's deep. That's deep.
and for like you said, 2 people said they seen my grandpa. Like I literally was my grandpa's favorite. Like he would tell
Mm.
anybody, I'm like, I'm your favorite, and he'd be like, yeah. But they like, don't tell everybody else, Tiffany, because you get shit started. I'm like, I don't care. I'm the favorite.
He said you get shit started when everybody else get to feeling bad.
I'm like,
I'm
I'm
dead.
the favorite. But yeah, I mean, the world that we live in, we gotta open up, and
It's facts, man.
we're so quick to, judge somebody else for what they're going through, not even knowing. actually what
Not
they
even
going
knowing that person.
or
Yeah.
somebody because of something that they went through. Like that's why there's so much teen suicide, because
Yeah.
they don't have nowhere else to turn. The parents,
Facts.
and you know what I'm saying? Like we all know how it is.
Yep.
Your parents really don't listen.
Yep.
Then you try to turn to the school. The schools don't give a fuck about a
Don't
black
give
kid.
a damn. That's where a lot of the depression coming from.
Yes,
They being conditioned by social media.
because they're not stopping it. Oh, it's some black on black shit. We don't care. Now, had it been a black and a white student, then they would care.
Facts.
I just had to go off on my kids' school, like to help the kids that are white. And I said, I've seen it firsthand. I said, you're not trying to help my kids whatsoever. I said, I tell you what my kids need, and it's just like I'm talking to a brick wall.
Right.
I'm like, you guys got to be open. I'm like, the only safe place that these fucking kids got is school.
Right.
And you guys are turning your back.
And you gotta think, they're in, when you a kid, you in school for fucking a long, half your goddamn life. Half your fucking life is spent learning. Like all of your childhood leading up into you becoming, well, goddamn, if you're gonna go take the college route, you spending your whole life in school. Like that's fucking crazy to me. And you gotta pay for it. You gotta pay for this education
Yeah.
that's free. That's
That's
public
supposed to
information.
be free. That's supposed to be free. And public information that's not even factual at that.
It ain't. It's his story.
I just really wonder like how much people sit back and be like, damn, technology has evolved so much.
Facts.
Why? Because we're getting stronger. More people are getting woken up. So they got to do everything in their power to dumb us down.
100%. 100%. And that's I was talking to one of my clients. She was telling me how her son pretty much like is just losing he losing that drive because he a stud. He was on the football team, making shit shake. Said he was losing that drive, and I had to let her know that's because the spiritual war, the spiritual aspect of it. He know that he not supposed to be coming down here and doing what we had to do. He know that he's supposed to be living freely. And these kids now, they not going for it. That's what they fear the most. The most they fear the youth, because when the youth stand up, they don't give a fuck. It's life or death with them. They ready to die behind that shit.
They come in guns blazing, and they don't give a shit because what they believe is right, and that's that, and they're gonna stamp it in. And that's what's wrong with society back then, is everybody was so afraid to test or test each other. And I mean test as in spiritually, mentally, physically. Everybody just kind of like, you're off on your own. Like, do it yourself instead of coming together to help each other out.
Man, I'm telling you, you see the ugly in motherfuckers when it surfaces. That's all I can say. You see the ugly in a motherfucker when it surfaces, man.
Yes.
We often get tricked to believe that opposites attract, man. And that's like I was telling somebody else. Imagine if opposites literally attract. When you stop finding that love for doing what you love to do the most, if you attract somebody who is completely opposite than you, what makes you think that person is going to encourage you to find yourself again when you lose yourself?
The purpose.
Instead of being with somebody who's like-minded, who will encourage you to never put that shit down, because they're going to be doing it too. But somebody who is not like-minded, somebody who is different from you, they're going to sit there. They're going to see that you go through the dark night of the soul, and the only like source of comfort that they can even lend you, it won't be in the form of you being guided back to your passion. That's all I can say.
My throat feels really tight right now, but
throat chopper powerful.
Yeah, they give. There must be the two. My grandpa.
Real shit.
Crazy.
Granddaddy going strong.
Got his damn.
Aries, you have a good night.
Yeah, it's just, it baffles me, you know, how we've been blinded for so long that we've kind of just became okay with it.
Real shit. Like I said, it become normalized now. Now, if you woke up, motherfuckers looking at you like, boy, you crazy. What are you talking about? And it's like, I'm crazy, nigga. You ain't even read nothing. growing up, you got books put in front of your fucking face, and when you graduated, you never picked up a book again. Like, come on now. But I'm crazy.
And you know what? It's crazy because like if I want to read a book, I don't read it on my phone. I don't go on my laptop. I go to the library and I get a
There
book.
we go. Buy it, man. Look, I be on that same shit.
Yeah, I want to keep my mind strong. And then what other people don't realize too, and this is a medical situation, that when you get stuck in doing the same routine every single day, you're more prone to have Alzheimer's because you're so used to
Mm,
changing your mind to do
that's
so
deep. That's deep.
your mind and killing your body at the same time by
Mm,
getting yourself physically, mentally, and
that
emotionally.
makes so much sense. That makes sense. That really does. Damn. That's why everybody who's stuck in their ways need to come up out them shits.
I know,
Change your vibration.
yeah, I know a person literally that was like, I can't like be with you because my ego's too big.
The ego too big. I feel that. I feel that.
And I said, well, my spirituality is too big for you because you're not
Ruby,
coming.
how you doing? How you doing? It's crazy. I know somebody who comes to the gym every day named Ruby Rivera. Same name and all.
I'll be at the damn. Well, I need to go back to the gym. It's been a while.
You already know. Hey, the
And
body is the temple, the mind, body, and the soul. Once you get them all aligned, oh man, you really gonna be doing some magic.
you know I was making comments on here when you was talking, when you was talking about Kanye West and all that, and
Hmm.
them wearing dresses and things like that. Because the first step to getting to that next level and that setting,
Yeah.
we'll just say that setting is humility.
Hmm. Humiliation,
It is humiliation and public humiliation at that.
demasculinized.
Yes. And that's why they make like all
Yeah,
these and stuff.
you're
And
right.
thing that I write on that I honestly would take some truth out of it is the reason why all these rappers have all these tattoos is because like you said, they're demasculized, and that's the only thing that they feel like I'm
It's
a
the
thug.
image. It's macho.
It covers up all the scars
Yep.
and not
Yep.
scars, mental scars. These men is getting raped, but they're doing it for
There
the
you
good,
go. They're getting their soul and their spirits broken for that almighty dollar.
for $1.
Real shit. And these people, they so powerful and influential that they have the potential to sway masses.
Yep.
They got cult like followings. People that look up to them. People that look at them as great athletes. People that pretty much worship them as gods. And they put these people in dresses and shit. And then they tell these people to speak out against the people who are speaking out against the treachery. They like,
Yes.
nah, go ahead, talk shit about them. You know what? Tell the people that it ain't right because we know you got a big following, and hopefully that part of the community will follow you and not them.
Okay, so talking about celebrities and stuff, like, how do you feel about the Dwayne Wade situation with his daughter's son?
Man, I feel like he's one of them to push the agenda too. I'm not gonna lie, like I feel like they came to him like, look, you a powerful, influential figure. There's changes that are coming in the near future, and we want you to be like the forefront, like a founding father, if you would, of this change, but it's going to be directed towards the youth. The change that you're gonna be okay with is going to become in the form of your kid being changed into something different. And to look, everybody know me. I ain't got no problem with the anybody who chooses to love who they want to love.
Yep,
But
that's
at
what I.
the end of the day, we got to educate ourselves on the real truths of the origins of this place, how we got here, the traditions, the customs, all that. It shouldn't be forced on us. You should have that decision when you are able to make it, when you're of age.
Yes, yes, because I don't believe in the gender at birth or whatever the hell they're talking about doing.
No, hell no. What?
What? I'm
Crazy.
like, never. So now
Crazy. At birth?
you took,
God
yeah, you
damn.
took your child's choice away of what they want to be. You don't even know what they want to be, and you're trying to
No,
already.
that's fucked up. Y'all
And
know they
like,
just gave robots rights too, right? They gave robots rights. A robot can sue you. Mm-hmm.
I just, it's crazy because everything that we're talking about, I literally, this is probably why my head hurts because I've stocked so much information and then I have not been able to let it out because I don't have
What?
that other,
Queen Z
the
just
other
dropped a
person.
bombshell, but go ahead, I'm listening. Queen Z said, fucking who? Gabrielle Union got pretty much came out and said that they got paid to motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, be a part of that. They got paid to be that
So do
type of influence on the world. What?
you not remember when Gabrielle Union came down here for a presidential election?
Yeah, I do remember that now because everybody was freaking out. I'm like, bro, who give a fuck? I was on her top back then. I'm like, they on some weird shit. Who give a fuck if she coming here?
I
Oh,
don't,
his
it's,
ex-wife, his
I,
ex-wife. Oh, that's deep.
I've honestly, like, I've never liked her. I mean, that's just my opinion, but the eyes are the window to the soul, and she's always had very dark eyes.
Yeah, no, I
There's
once
like
I
looking at
realized
her.
what the type of shit that they were pushing, I just started looking at everybody who was on Epstein Island like, I look at y'all motherfuckers differently. I honestly wish the worst on you. And I don't wish the
And
worst
you
on
know,
nothing, but
like,
the shit that they
yeah,
were a part of, come on now.
yeah, and a lot of people like try to bypass it. Like there was a lot. Obama was on there,
Yeah, he was on there too. Jay-Z was on there as
like,
well. Beyonce,
and Chrissy Teigen, and
Chrissy Teigen.
she's been very open about Pizzagate on her
Yep.
social media. But now that everything's catching back up to her, she ain't been doing that no more.
Mm.
It's they're exposed. They try to dumb themselves down, but they're still doing what they're supposed to do.
See,
That's
that's the thing. That's what we got to remember with all this shit that is playing out in the world. That is still one of the biggest stories because it is exposing all the elite political figures who run the world that were a part of that scandal. So everything that's coming out that they are putting in front of our faces, don't forget they are still trying to distract us from that fucking list being brought to the light.
and yeah, they definitely are because. But and then
That opens up the jar for everything.
if you think about it, during COVID, nobody was able to get out. How did they come out looking? Old as old as
Yeah, facts.
and,
Facts. You ain't lying.
and you know why? They're in there stressing. They can't get what they need. They can't get that angiogram.
That's facts. I could tell you why they came out with this. That's
Everybody,
why like it was military shit. I'm telling you. Wow.
everything was locked down. So, I mean, how you gonna find these kids and shit when everybody in the house?
That's because the Galactic Federation was literally down here purging.
Oh, they
Like
was
they just,
and they still are. And
I'm
they had
telling you, these motherfuckers were getting ran off the planet. They were literally getting ran off the planet, so they had to shut down the world with the Hot Sauce 19. They had to shut the world down because motherfuckers was getting really ran off this planet for their crimes against humanity.
and I mean, look what's going on now in Illinois, as of January 1st, 2023.
Yep.
Like, are you
Damn.
serious? Like,
Purge.
yeah, are you serious? It's martial law without even it being martial law. Letting us take care of each other. That's all that is, and they're gonna say,
It's the silent war. It's
watch
a
how
silent war for real.
watch how many. It's already a lot of killings you figure in alone out of in Chicago and Illinois alone. So watch how many more killings it's gonna be as in January. They're gonna wipe each other out because you know what they're gonna do.
It's going down.
They're dropping the guns off in the neighborhood and they're dropping the dope off in the neighborhood.
It's going down for sure. Like everybody been a lot of people who like the real conspiracy theorists, the real ones, they like it's going down November 18th. And I'm like, what the fuck is going down November 18th? They like, it's going down. I'm like, all right, whatever y'all say. I guess I'll just sit there and lay back in the Maybach November 18th because I don't know what the fuck happening, but supposedly like a former president supposed to come out and drop some bombshell ass gems. They probably gonna say something along the lines of like, yeah, we've been in contact with extraterrestrials. We get technology from them, and we're gonna try to integrate them into our society. I wouldn't be surprised.
But I honestly believe that they already are.
Oh, they are. They just gotta. They did just tell that. Canada just came out and said that they have that the tall Nordic. They're like tall Nordic extraterrestrials. They literally just came out and said that these extraterrestrials are amongst people walking around in everyday life. They
Yeah, that,
calling them Nordics, but what they really are called are Pleiadians.
and I mean, it's
Tall, blonde hair, beautiful as fuck, blue eyes.
yeah,
Tall though, tall. Not just. I'm not talking like ordinary tall. Like I'm talking like the minimum is gonna be at least 6'3"
yeah.
for the females.
You you know what's crazy too? Because you remember during our first live, there was a kid on there,
Yeah, I do remember that. 13.
and he kept saying, "Oh, well, I'm 6'3". My mom's 6'5". My dad's 7'7". My
Damn, I
mom wears
missed that.
Yep, my mom wears a 12. I wear a 15. My grandpa made it and 14 years old.
Get the fuck out.
And then he hit us with age ain't nothing but a number. I said, girl, if you don't get him off of here and block him, I said
Yeah, that's wild.
we don't do that.
That's
And
wild.
where'd you come from? Like
For
where'd you
real.
and then next thing you know, that's when you was still in the comments. And then
Mm-hmm. I remember that.
and then that Crystal Gangsta whatever came in and messed everything up.
That
It
shit
was
I've never experienced no type of hijacking like that. They had some frequencies playing, like everybody's phone was ringing on a weird frequency, and when you talk it echo. They was on some weird shit, family.
I've never like heard a noise like that in my eardrum in a very, very long time. I mean, it's been minimal, but that was loud.
It was loud as fuck. That's why I was like, yeah, we're gonna have to figure it out because this ain't it.
Yeah. And then just like when the last comment that they had said was, "Oh, don't you hear the static?" And
Facts. Facts. They did say that too.
right when
Man,
it
look. Look, hey, people out here, they are getting their powers back, and some of these people are on the dark side, family, and they can do shit like that. It's just the truth. They resonate in negativity all the time. They sit there in negative thoughts, thinking about how they can fuck somebody else's day up, and they get strength from it, family. It's what you
oh
call dark magic.
yeah. And that's why like my dad's wife, she's into witchcraft. Like,
Mm,
but not for the dark magic.
right. It's for the light magic. Yeah. I got a book on witchcraft that's nothing but light magic. No
Because
sacrificing no animals.
realize is whether you do dark magic or light magic, you got to be prepared for that karma that's coming back. It only works if you're going to be
Man.
able to that karma, because
Hmm.
anybody could send it back to you and you're going to get it tenfold.
Big
So
facts.
as long as you're willing to accept that, then you're good. I mean, not if you're practicing dark magic, but I mean they good too because that's what they're practicing. But like
Hmm.
she gave me a couple bay leaves and stuff because I was gonna do a shut up spell. But my spirit guy said no. So I didn't.
Mm.
I still literally have my bay leaf and it's in my daughter's cabinet because they told me that's where it needs to go.
No, I think that would to a greater cause then.
Yeah,
That's
I
deep.
and then like one day I'll be having some experiences. I could keep going for years with this though. I was talking about my mother-in-law real bad. And
Hmm.
next thing I'm on the phone with my friend, I'm like, yeah, da, 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 da. And then I look and it's literally a deer. Had I been going 10 miles faster, I would have smacked into it. I'm
That
sitting
could
there,
have took you out.
I'm on FaceTime. I'm like, she's like, what, friend? She's like, what just happened? I feel like something bad just happened. And I was like, girl, I said, a deer just ran in front of my car. I said, and it didn't run. I said, it walked. I said,
It walked.
I was able to stop.
Damn.
And you know what's crazy? Stopped and looked at me and then kept it going. I said, you know what, God? I ain't going to talk
That
about
was
this
definitely
no
that.
more. I ain't going to talk about this lady no more because she did something.
Damn. That's she probably came back as that deer, like, you better shut the fuck up now, because I could run out in this road if I want to. I'll charge the road right now.
I've always had a feeling that she's like practiced, but it wasn't good because this lady's never liked me. I've never had nobody that's met me and has not liked me. And I ain't toot my own horn, but beat me. Like, I'm a cool
Hmm.
person, and this lady
You
has
are, right.
ever liked me. And I started getting these readings saying there was a female in my ex's life that was trying to separate us, and she was doing anything in her power to make me go away.
Mm. Sending out negative vibes, negative vibrations, spiritual energy.
They were saying like she's willing to pay to have me go away. She wants
What? Damn.
she wants spells put on me and stuff. But
Trying to sacrifice you. What the fuck?
and they said because of my higher power that I'm protected and everything's coming back to her. And from what I know, her life's like flowing.
Tenfold.
Yeah,
Tenfold. That's what happens when you wish the downfall on others. That's the weirdest shit you can do, for real.
yeah,
It's crazy. Like I said, I only wish that on these motherfuckers who out here raping kids, doing all this ungodly, inhumane shit. I hope they feel that shit tenfold over and over until they learn their lesson. But to just wish the downfall on a person because you envy what they got, or that person may look better than you, that's weird shit to me. That's weird.
yes.
It's bad energy.
And like as a parent, we kind of come down on our kids a little bit harder, but also sometimes we got to watch how we're saying it because we can hate on our own kids. And that's what people don't realize neither. And I think that's what the
Fact.
fact that she, oh, like my son's got this, you know what I mean? And I don't. Like, that's not how my life is or my relationship is. But it's just
Right.
like,
It's what come out your mouth. Facts. Facts.
and I tell everybody, like, watch what you speak into the universe. I'm like, because it's listening. And I was like, and just
Hmm.
right then and there, it could happen weeks, years from now. But you manifested that because you spoke it
Yeah.
so consistently. After 21
Yep.
days, it's a lifestyle. 7 days, what is it? 7 days, it becomes a habit. 14 days. I forget how it goes.
I know exactly where you're going with it.
Yeah. And
And it's, I think after 30 days or 90 days, it become memory.
yeah. And
It's
it becomes,
just because you programmed yourself.
yeah. And I think that's what a lot of people need to do is deprogram themselves
Yeah.
and reprogram themselves. And that's what I
Yeah.
do. And I mean, it's hard. So, I mean, for people just now entering your spiritual journey, it's hard. You're going to feel like everything is knocking
Hmm.
because everything's being removed from you. And you keep
Yep.
body because it's something that you have to go through. And it is very treacherous. And there's times that you break down and cry and be like, why me? What, why? Like, why is this happening to me? But then in
It's
the end,
necessary.
exactly. Oof, goosebumps.
It's necessary. You gotta feel this shit to get over it, to evolve into that higher dimensional being that you have always been. Like I was
Yes.
telling
And
somebody on the live, we came down here to redeem ourselves.
yes. And when you know, like going through your spiritual journey, it's ripped from you. It's not pulled away slowly. It's ripped. You're
Yeah.
blindsided. And but that's where you determine the strong from the weak. Because the
Facts.
weak, like, I give up. I give up. I'm going back this way.
Hmm.
Like, I know something's coming out of this. It sucks right now, but I know at the end of the day, I'm gonna be rewarded very highly.
Yep.
Are. But people gotta see that first. I just
It's a belief system. That's what it
and
is. It starts with you believing it,
and
and
like you
then it
said,
opens up the doors to the manifesting.
everybody makes it seem like you're crazy. They don't want to hear you because you're crazy. Like you're talking about
Hmm.
Kanye West and being crazy. I mean, honestly, like we can go way back to Martin Lawrence where they made him look crazy when he ran off
Facts.
that they took his child.
They got the real Martin Lawrence already. He
And
gone.
yeah,
He gone.
and you know that's because he told them he didn't want to do that. Also, you know,
Yep.
Jim went on, who was it? One of the talk shows, and he was giving it all, telling everything. He said, "Oh, you don't think?" He was like, "We're here for a purpose to entertain you from what's going on in the rest of the world." And everybody's like, "Ah," and he was like, just going on and on. Next thing you know, his phone starts going off on live TV,
Mm.
exposing everything. And then everybody was like, well, why was everybody laughing in the audience? And they're like, wasn't nobody laughing? They said it was quiet as hell. They said that it was quiet and they put the voiceovers that everybody was laughing.
Mm.
A
Damn.
lot of celebrities are trying to renege, but it's already too late.
It's too late. No, I've been peeping that. Now they want to come out as being spiritual. Now they want to come out as trying to preach unity, but it's way too fucking late. For the ones who did all the inhumane acts, the ones who was actually drinking red ether, you're fucked. I'm sorry. It's a wrap. It's a smooth wrap for you, Jack. Over with.
It's a lot. They scared now. And just like everybody thinks Judgment Day is when you die, it's one Judgment Day. And that's what everybody needs to prepare for.
Mm-hmm.
We're so contracted. And everybody thinks that that's what happens when you die, that, oh, okay, you go to heaven or hell. No, we stuck. We stuck.
I've been trying to tell people, you saying somebody's name is not going to get your ass into a place called heaven. You're going to get there by doing what you do here. It's either going to be good or it's going to be bad. It's up to you. And at the end of the day, if it's bad, you are going to get your energy reworked because your energy can't be destroyed, but your energy will get reworked and you will go through what they call universal karma, cosmic karma. You will reincarnate as the same thing that you hurt. You'll have to experience how it felt.
And we were just talking about that earlier. Like, it's my last life cycle.
Your last reincarnation cycle. Huh? You said I ain't coming back. I said I might come back down here and help again. I don't know. No, I don't know for real.
My time, I did what I was supposed to do.
I feel it. There's just so much to learn up there, though. It's actually amazing. It's beautiful. Like the knowledge we have down here is actually limited as fuck. The knowledge that's up there is infinite. It don't end. Like, and I'm ready to unroll some of them scrolls. You feel me? Like, I don't know if I'm gonna come back down here for real.
There's so much to learn. Like, I've been here so much. I know what it is. So I'm not too interested on coming back. I'd rather just live it differently.
I feel that. I definitely feel that 110%.
I'd rather go with my other soul purpose. I had my soul purpose in human form on this earth plenty of times before, and I'm done now, and I'm okay with
that.
As long as I'm squared away up there, I'm done. You ain't got to send me back.
Because at the end of the day, what we experience is all like it's like an illusion that we chose to, like, look, we gonna break out of it. That's what the agreement was. This is how we gonna break out of this illusion, and this is how we gonna find like our passions and help influence people to do the same. So shit, I'm tired of trying to break out the illusion. I ain't gonna lie to you. This might be it. It's broken. This might be the last time.
Yeah, and like it's funny because I had told you remind me of something, but I just remembered. Excuse me.
Cause I don't remember. I ain't gonna lie to you.
And he commented on one of my TikToks and he's like, Tiffany, tell your story. And I was like, it's not ready yet. I'm not ready. Like, give me a minute, man. Like, just wait.
Right. It's my first time live, damn it.
Yeah, no. This is under one of my comments from a week ago.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah. So he told me, he said, Tiffany, he said, why don't you tell your story? He said, he's like, girl, you're going viral. He was like, tell your story. And I was like, I'm not ready to tell it yet. I was like, it's not ready yet. And then all this is happening and I told so much. And there's a couple of things that like not everybody knows. So I'm going to just be honest about it. 2018, I tried to commit suicide. And had I not been found when I was, and within 5 minutes, I would have died. Rewind to 2016. I had my son. He ruptured my uterus. I was bleeding internally. He was drowning in my blood. If they waited 5 minutes, we would have both died. So you come back to 2018 and They said my breathing was so shallow and I was so messed up. I put myself into a self-induced coma. It took me 2 months to recover, as in remembering how to talk right, walk right, bathe myself, all that. I wasn't there. I
Damn.
was there, but I wasn't there. I don't remember anything for 2 months. But I knew when I came, I said, this ain't, I said, you, nope. I got my shit together. Instantly got,
Mm-hmm.
started being more spiritual, started paying attention to myself
Mm-hmm.
because that's got to start. I was so focused on the outside world, social media. Oh, I gotta look good for this and that. Like I can't like really be me because I gotta uphold this image. What image? I am who I am. So I that's like what I felt like what made me really, really start being spiritual.
That's
Because
deep.
he said it's not time. It's been
It,
two,
it,
3 times I've almost died. And none of those times he's taken me. Because he's
mm.
not ready. I'm not ready. I
Ah,
may have
man, hey, that's deep, family. That's very fucking deep, for real, for real. Because it's,
yeah.
I'm sure there's people in this live that can relate to it. I'm sure people in this live have been through that dark night of the soul. Like, when once that darkness is in you like that, like it's in you. Like I
Yes.
said, it's relatable. I hear exactly what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? I just don't speak on this certain shit, but no, I hear exactly what you're saying, and it's real as fuck because there's
Yes.
always a bigger picture at play when you wake up.
It definitely is. It's always a bigger picture because, like, for people that has, unalive themselves or try to, people see it as, oh, well, they're being so selfish. Why would you do this to me? No, we're at a point where we feel like that's the only thing we
Real
can
shit. We're
live
not we're not
because
trying to hurt nobody. We're just trying to escape that pain. I know exactly
yeah,
what you're saying.
we're dying. It's like a shallow end you can't get out of. You can see it, but you still can't get out of it. You're stuck there. And a lot of people down you.
Facts.
So you know what I'm saying? You kind of cower down and it digs you down further. But you need people to uplift you because, like, and then after I had almost committed suicide, not even 6 months later, my aunt's best friend did.
Mm, God damn.
And so we had
Mm,
went to the funeral, and our families were so intertwined because it's been over like 20, 30 years that they've all like hung out and stuff. And so I walked in and I knew walking in there, everybody just turned and looked at me, and her sister comes to me and said, don't you ever try to do that again. She said, look at my sister.
God damn.
And I
Mm,
looked at her like I would never. I said I wouldn't. I said, but I know her pain and I feel bad for her because she couldn't get through it. And I said that's the worst spot to be at. Because when you're at
and
that spot, you don't tell nobody, you don't ask for help because you're done.
exactly. You done.
When
You
you're
don't. Yeah, no,
trying,
I know what you mean.
but when you don't ask for help, you're done. And that's when people need to take it seriously.
Hmm. It's definitely important that you surround yourself with people who are going to encourage you to find your passions. People aren't going to, like, a person who be like, man, you so cold at that thing that you do, man. Why the fuck ain't you doing that thing that you do? You need those people in your corner because
Yes.
the people who just gonna hit you up to go out and drinking every day, they gonna walk your ass right to your tombstone because they don't give a fuck about you, your life, and what you got going on in it. They just care about the fact that you may be a good time for the time being.
Yep.
When the
Living in the
shit hit the fan, they're nowhere to be found.
is living in the present. And people
Matrix living, yes,
understand too. I mean, you can plan so much for your future, but you also have to live in your present also. But you also can't only stay in the present. You
exactly. You can't be complacent.
and everybody be so confused. They're like, "Oh, it's either one or." No, it's both.
Hmm.
And they're like, "Oh, the past is the past. Leave it in the past." No, it's not. It follows you.
Everything is connected. Everything
Exactly.
is connected. The time it actually don't exist. Like, just our perception of it does. That's all it is. Our perception of time is what exists. It don't
Our
actually fucking exist.
gotten longer,
Huh?
just like how our days have gotten shorter, but our nights have gotten longer.
Exactly. Exactly. It's weird. Like we know we've been through so many calendar cycles: the Julian calendar, the Jubilee calendar, the Gregorian calendar, the Mayan calendar. Like, and they're talking about like daylight savings ain't gonna be a thing no more. These motherfuckers are controlling this shit at will. So it's like, use your free will, use your own discernment. If they could just say, you know what, we gonna stop daylight savings. Time never fucking existed then. Y'all made up these days that y'all have us following. And really the only day that truly does exist is Sunday, because the sun never goes down. It just moves out of our perception. Every day is Sunday, because without the sun, we're done. No, everything ceased to exist without the sun. So think about the SUN and not so much of the SON, because the Bible was written in an esoteric and exoteric point of view. You got to separate the two. It was all physicalized.
And that's why, like, you know, with, like we said with the word thing, like how I was just reading up on some things too. Like, you got to watch what you say. Like, when you tell somebody good morning, he was like, why would you tell somebody good morning? He was like, everybody's not mourning.
That's a spell. I tell my people all the time, it's grand rising. We don't mourn. You can't mourn in a good way.
Exactly.
You cannot mourn in a good way.
So when I was grieving with the loss of my daughter, I would say good morning, or I would explain, because
you was just fortifying a spell on you.
I wasn't mourning, so I was okay with that. Could you guys not? On my back, it's super cold.
You feeling some energy manipulate you? You feeling some energy brush up on you?
It has been on my shoulders. That's why I was over here. That's why I was over here going like this and stuff. I was trying to find where it was. Making me all.
It is. We getting the vibrating too high. But yeah, family, I'm gonna have to cut it short on this one. You feel me? It's about that time.
Wait, it's 9:30 there. It's 10:30 here.
Yeah, it's 9:30 here, or it's 9:30 here. Yeah, 9:35. Which I gotta wake up at like 4 in the morning, so I gotta get to it. But yeah, we definitely gonna link up tomorrow, and if your friend wants to hop back on and share, like, because the shit that y'all confirmed was like, it was mind blowing. How, you know what I'm saying? Was it her who told you what you was having? That's true, right?
I told her.
Or it was the other way around. Okay, yeah. That's crazy. And these followers, they need to hear that as well, because it just asserts how powerful and how spiritually connected some people are to this universe. You just got to channel it. You got to know how to channel it.
And the awareness, it's awareness for me.
Facts.
Like I said, it drains me a lot, but I want people to be aware too. And the only thing I could tell you is what I tell you, but I can't tell you no more than that.
You got to experience it on your own. You gotta take the steps to go ahead and experience it. So with that being said, the way we're gonna close this out, y'all already know, like, if y'all want to have a good spiritual experience when you lay down, say this over and over in your mind. I am the light. In me is no darkness. I am the light. In me is no darkness. I am the light. In me is no darkness. Say that until you astral project, because you're going to astral project, family. And you may end up in a realm of nothing but pure peace, beauty, and prosperity. And you may learn a vital lesson from another dimension that is a cheat code to helping you live your best life.
But also, people, when you astral, do not talk to yourself, and you're not seen by yourself, because they'll kick you out.
Oh yeah, you could definitely get kicked out of places. It's happened to me before, and I've seen videos of people on TikTok where it's happened to them before too.
And if you ask certain questions, they'll kick you out, because they know
you starting to wake up and you starting to realize your soul contract was put in place by your higher self, some spirit guides. And you like, hold, and you can't know certain shit because it would completely defeat the purpose of you coming down here.
Yep.
So with that being said, I love all y'all, for real, for real.
Yes.
We got 28.2K likes. Tiffany done dropped some knowledge. If y'all ain't following her, go follow her right now, because she's tapped in, and y'all need to hear more of what she got to talk about, more shit that she gonna be dropping on this app, for real, y'all.
Yeah, I think we should probably do this at least a couple times a week. Get more people aware, get people involved.
Yeah, I'm down for that. Like, have multi guests come up on here. Like, at the end of the day, my viewers already know this is the podcast right here. We talk, we chop it up, and we raise the vibrations.
because I see her comment on a lot of stuff. We gotta put her in. We gotta link up with her tomorrow.
Who you said, Jay?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're gonna have to. Queen Z,
Yep.
we're gonna have to link up with Queen Z as well too, because Queen Z, she got a lot
Yep.
of shit that she needs to talk about. And Queen, I
Yep.
don't think that you need to. I don't think you need to have 1,000 followers for me to invite you to a live. I'm not sure. But I don't think you need 1,000 followers in order for me to invite you.
Yeah.
Because
What
this
time?
this pretty much like a call, huh?
What time you want to come back on tomorrow?
It'll probably be in like the evening, probably closer to the same time we did today, but a little bit earlier. So probably like 5 o'clock my time.
I'll be
Actually,
back.
I probably got to pick my son up from school, so like 5:30 or 6.
What about 7:30?
7. I'll be on live. Once you hop on, just let me know. I'll get you up in here.
Yep, bet. Well, you gotta pay attention.
Yeah, no, they gonna make sure I see it. Trust me, they gonna make sure I see it. They be like, boy, if you don't look at these motherfucking comments, she in here right now.
Tiffany's here.
Yep.
All the love. Thank you, everybody.
Hey,
And I also want
each
to wait.
one teach one. Hopefully
Yeah,
reach one.
and I want to raise awareness for the suicide, because I've been there and I've done that. And if anybody needs someone to talk to, even if you don't want nobody to say nothing back, hit me up. I am there.
Yeah, let her go ahead and drop some knowledge on y'all, man. If y'all got some spiritual experiences that y'all want to share with her, share those spiritual experiences with her. And I'm telling you, y'all gonna come up to a solution or whatever the underlying message behind that spiritual experience was. Like she gonna help plug you in for real. Or
Yes.
I should say she's gonna help unplug you because we plugged up right now.
Yes.
Yeah. All right, y'all. Look, I'm out of here. I'm finna take my ass to bed. I love y'all, Tiffany. I love you. You have a good night, young goddess. And I'll see you tomorrow.
Yes, bet. Good night, guys.
All right, y'all. Night, y'all.